One last chance. That's what certain players have today to showcase their skills before next week's cut deadline. Both clinching and elimination scenarios are on the line today in another Jenga triple header. It's another edition of Stool Streams, and it starts right now.
There you go. There you go, Kelly.
Easy find. Oh, a little slip.
The tablecloth. 1, 2, 3, go. A magician. You're a magician. You're David Blaine.
And I will say Tommy looks like a goose, which is the most shocking development of this whole tournament. I didn't know people said that.
And that's it! And that's it! A Jenga from Tommy! Oh my goodness! What is he doing? That's a Jenga!
He can save it.
And that's it! A Jenga from Trey! Live from Stool Stream Stadium in New York City, welcome to another edition of Stool Streams presented by High Noon Hard Seltzer. He's Jeff D'Lo, Jake Marsh on hand. Thanks for joining us, Jeff. The third broadcast this week. There have been so many crazy things to happen on Monday and Tuesday, and today we should expect the same.
Well, let's call it decision week, because I'll tell you what, today is decision day. We have some major scenarios in play today. Two teams have a chance to clinch a spot in the playoffs. Two teams have a chance to be eliminated already. Huge implications today in all three matchups.
Huge implications indeed. Plus, you add the fact that we have a bye next week. Whatever happens today, these players will be sitting on this result.
$2,000 on the line.
$2,000
for all you at home
in the progressive jackpot if you go 6 for 6 on the Play Barstool app. Let's meet our lineup today from top to bottom. It's a doubleheader for Team Press. That's right, Mr. Cat and Rone here in the Triple S for back-to-back matches. First up against Pubes, KFC and Feidelberger. Then they will take on the Berserkers. Billy Football looking for his revenge. And we'll end things over in Group C, PFC and Kelly against Pat and Cons. Jeff, Group C, the Chalk is 4-0. They're in a different category right now, but there could be some chaos. We could see a 2-4 team sneak their way in.
Yeah, they could be a 2-4 team sneaking in, depending on what shakes out today. I don't want to get too far ahead of ourselves. There's a clinching scenario, or to be on the wrong end of things, in that last match. But this first one right here, we have a big clinching scenario today. If Prest can win, Big Cat and Rone, if they win both matches today, they will clinch a spot in the playoffs. That doesn't mean they get a bye. It doesn't mean they win the group, but they will clinch a spot in the playoffs at 2-0. And if they win both, that means Pubes has been eliminated from this season. If they lose this match and Prest wins. So if Pubes loses this, they need to root for the Berserkers in the next match. And then if the Berserkers win that match, they clinch today. So a lot of clinching scenarios on the line today. But if you're Pubes, just win. Doesn't matter. Just win. Pressed. They go undefeated. They find themselves comfortably in and maybe even vying for a first-round bye.
May sound confusing. Don't worry. We'll break it down for you as we go along here. Let's send it down the stream to our official Spider to introduce the rules to our two teams.
Thanks so much, Jake, Jeff. Appreciate it. A couple of housekeeping rules before we get started here. First off, the order of today's block removal will be Big Cat, KFC, Rone, and then Feidelberg. Team Press, please remain in this side in between the light green tape. Same goes for you, Pubes, on this side. When it comes to extracting, please only one hand at a time. Should you use two, your teammate will be penalized on their next turn and forced to extract the first block they touch. Now, once per game, after the 60-second clock has expired when I tell you to pull your block and you are on a block, you will be given one opportunity per team per game to change that block. However, this does not apply on a violation. And a reminder, please keep your phones in your pocket for the duration of the game and only use them now to retweet the stream, which is live on Barstool Sports main account. Please shake hands now if you would like to do so. Good luck to both contestants, and we'll send it back up to Jake and Jeff in the booth.
All right, thanks so much, Spider. Jeff, let's introduce our opening matchup. It is Prest versus Pubes. You mentioned a clinching and a potential elimination scenario on the line. However, This is the first meeting between these two teams in this league.
Yeah, I mean, this is like they're not rivals, but this is like Ohio State and
Big Cat
Alabama
first.
meeting. Big Cat versus KFC in fights.
Wait,
Rone,
hold on.
This is a matchup that many want to see. It's a prestige matchup in this group. People were pumped when this was part of the draw. And again, nothing can be clinched in this specific match, but today, Press can find themselves in the playoffs, and Pubes can already find themselves out. So this one is pivotal, Jake.
Wait,
All right,
we're not
time
doing
to kick
two-hand
things off
Thursdays?
in the square
Two-hand
of
Thursdays,
doom.
yes.
Are we doing
In
two-hand
goes
Thursdays?
Big Cat,
No two-hand
All right,
Thursdays.
35-year-old out of
You guys
the
want to
University
do
of
two-hand
Wisconsin. And Jeff, it may sound like a broken record, but he loves that basement run. That's where he's
He
going to
does.
start
He
things
starts
off.
out with chaos. Both of these teams just recently played Frank the Tank.
It's tough. It's a tough day for your opponent to look skinny when you are dressed like this. That's not ideal.
This
so.
is actually kind of.
Hey, Rone.
Feidelberg looking
Big Cat
like
struggling.
Zeke,
Perfect.
crop top pregame.
Yeah, both these teams talked beforehand. They just faced Frank the Tank, each of them, and Nick Tarani. They both won, but they were involved in two of, and again, I mean this with respect, the most annoying hour-long matches of sport ever.
History of the world. Yeah.
Frank the Tank in attendance now, as you see on the bottom of your screen. Some fresh faces in the High Noon Hard Seltzer Silent Experience. We've got the three Blakes, Griffin, Koepka, and Bortles, DK Metcalf, and Coach O as well.
Nice to see the fans here
We
today.
always do. That's how we live.
All right, Jeff. Let's send it back down the stream. The
guys
third
wanna do a
member of our
discussion
crew,
during
Coach
the game?
Doug's, is with Big Cat.
I was thinking we do a discussion. What head of state do you think you could fight and beat?
I like Angela Merkel.
This is your first match of the day. How did you prepare for a doubleheader today?
I don't really know, actually. I forgot that we were playing two. So I'll be ready. Maybe some McDonald's on the way.
Oh, more McDonald's from
Yeah,
Big Cat.
we
Thank
got
you.
it. We got it.
Was a smell
Angela
explosion
Merkel?
the other day.
You think you could beat up Putin?
No. That jacked fucking powerful man? He's not jacked.
No, dude.
Jeff, we do have a
He
handy
is
tower.
pretty fucking
do.
jacked.
Not a shot.
He knows karate.
Jacked is, he knows karate like fucking.
We have
he
some sort of
wins
debris
MVPs.
in
not
the
his-
square of doom. I don't know if Spider can get a deeper look.
I'm gonna
try to
clean
remove
this up.
that.
So like a Velcro strap.
Yeah.
I'm gonna clean this up for you guys.
There we go. Good job.
I want to note quick off the
Clean up your
top,
fucking
congratulations to the Chalk. We did
actually
not
were
congratulate
too
them
lazy.
on
Ron and I
Wednesday or
texted last
Tuesday.
night, we're like,
They
yo, we should
clinched
get
the
it.
playoff
clinched.
spot.
Okay, we thought
They
so,
clinched
but-
the playoff spot, yep.
Done all wrapped up.
They've not won the group, but they clinched the playoff spot. So we do have one team through to the
only fact I
playoffs.
need to know is he's 70
Remember,
years
top
old
two in
and
each
5'7"
group
and
will
160
clinch
pounds.
And a goal
to
scorer.
January's playoffs.
And a goal scorer?
Yeah, dude, you ever seen him on the ice?
Yeah, I see him on that with Bears.
He's fucking,
I
he's a
think
goal
he's played against the
scorer.
Bears.
There we go, Ron. There we go. No huddle offense.
Lightning round. We play fast.
Oh, John. No, you really gonna do that one? It's your first
That was
game of
a good- I like that
Jenga.
one. There it is.
It's your first game of Jenga. Okay, good job.
Fast,
good job,
fast. Let's go.
John. Good
I
job,
love
John. Good job.
it. Wallet in the back pocket too. I can't play Jenga with anything in my pockets.
Oh, I need to get a purse. I have things in every pocket.
Yeah, I think you can play Jenga in anything if you're dressed like that. Let's go.
How's the car?
Oh, bro.
What's wrong?
I have no idea, but something drastically
getting
wrong.
gas
Pep
shamed.
boys it. Yo, if you don't
Big time gas
if you don't drive your car down to like
The end.
empty and then
Yeah.
fill up, you're fucking
I know.
nuts.
I didn't appreciate the
You
gas.
just
sheet.
spend twice as much time at the gas station.
Right.
If you're,
Right, and then
Also, like,
and
if you're
then
living
Dante being like, yeah, you have to be like a doomsday prepper. I was like, yeah, you're fucking crazy. I'm not worried about the apocalypse in my fucking car.
It'd be
Kevin,
one thing if
for
you
the people at
lived
home,
in,
what
like,
did
the
happen to your
middle
car
of
today?
It just fucking stopped working. I don't know yet, Doug's. It's a 2019 model. Granted, it's a piece of shit, but it's like brand new. And
It's a
it just fucking-
2019 piece of shit.
Yeah, it's a 2019 piece of shit. The whole thing just fucking collapsed out. I think it was because there was no oil, but there was no fucking lights on. It's not a great scene.
Well, best of luck to you.
beautifully done.
That thing's getting a little crazy down at the bottom.
You think?
That's how we always do
This
it.
is such a big cat tower. It's impressive how he's
This
able
is the
to always
highest he's
find
gone
us.
right now. And Jeff, talk about the speed of the game. The bottom 5 rows are now out of play for good.
This is, look, I'm not saying this is the one, but we almost saw it with Big Cat and Rone against Frank and Nick. We almost saw the sub-10 match. This thing is already wobbling. Usually the wobble doesn't happen until turn
literally,
18.
You guys play?
I always
That's
play
the one.
for
If you watch
This
it,
is
I
like
say it
the
every
least-
time.
this is like the
Turn
least
18, it
enjoyable
wobbles.
game.
It's 12 right now.
This is the only way to play.
It's wobbling at 12, Jake.
Yeah, keep in mind the record 17. That was
You
pulled
guys
by
be crazy.
Rhea
I'm
back in
fucking-
August.
Dude,
was
we
partnered with
play
Trent.
a fucking aggressive style of Jenga.
But right now, Jeff, I don't
make
know if we'll
our
get 17,
opponents
but
think.
with those bottom 5 rows out of play and a couple of Tittleman's crests,
Was Kevin a part of the 17
He was
match?
not, no.
Because Billy did do a really dumb move against KFC at one point, and that was a short match.
the 17
nice.
pulled by Rhea was the only match we've had under 20.
Very nice.
What was Billy's match against us? It was not many.
I did one too where I pulled, but I was pretty
Nothing
tired.
close to that 17 mark. On the flip side, 50 is our highest record, September
Very nice.
21st.
Nice,
50
good
is-
job.
That will never be broken on.
50 is. I still don't even know how mathematically we got to
You
50.
guys don't even go for the easy one. This is
I'm
chaos.
convinced we missed a
love it.
turn, like something
Live on
happened
the
that
edge,
we missed.
Now,
baby.
Jeff, how about your keys to the match presented by Heineken Hard Seltzer?
Yeah, two interesting teams going up against each other that I think can handle each other's. They're both playing in a different way than usual. Big Cat and Rone still playing fast. KFC and Fights playing their more relaxed way as well. You'd think Press maybe caused some chaos. That's what they're known for. Billy's not here. Frank's not here, so it's not the same thing. And then on the other side, if you're playing Big Cat and Rone, just ignore him. You just have to ignore him. And it's much easier without Frank.
Nice.
Creates another full slate. This just in from the Play Barstool app. Remember, you are tracking questions 1 and 2 on the app. The Stoolies are heavy backers of Team Press. 49% say Fights is ending this game. 30%.
49%?
30% say KFC.
That is
only
Stool poll, whether
13%
you
for
could
Big
beat up
Cat and
Putin.
That is
7.5%
absurdly high.
for Rone. So only about 20% say Team Press is ending this
I don't
match.
even know if
49%. Come
Now
on.
that is not close to the
I mean, it's a
record.
good
We've
bet.
seen Frank take a 76%
Should honestly
in
be
his
higher.
debut.
I believe
only
you're leaving
really
the
Frank
office.
at 70%, yeah.
Very nice. Very nice.
Wow.
Cat
Fantastic pull.
continues to go as
You know what's
low as
interesting?
possible.
KFC talked about his card potentially breaking. We did see Frank put a hex on him the other day, and I don't know if he's factored that in. He could have been hexed by Frank the Tank.
Very nice.
Oh, this
Very
tower's
nice
already starting to
pull.
move, baby.
If Frank the Tank hexed me,
This tower's starting to
I will
already
kill that man.
move. This tower's already starting to move. I
Here's
like
KFC.
it. Little
Jeff,
wobble.
we were just talking about how Fights. The Stoolies aren't back
Oh, that
yet. Well,
fucks up my
KFC
thought.
actually
We should
told me
take
a
some
story
easy
in
ones.
our pregame production meeting
We're
last
gonna
night.
kill
He said one of KFC's
Just taking all the
personal
hard
friends
ones,
said,
being
without knowing
badasses.
about Stool
Yeah.
streams, Fights is the worst Jenga player he's ever seen.
I found this out over the weekend from Fights' like childhood friends. He goes to me, well, Fights, you're not considered like good in the office, are you? And I was like, wait, what? And he's like, yeah, no, John is like exclusively regarded as the worst Jenga player of all time. You guys didn't know this?
Great pull, Rone.
Fights
Speed
5 losing
offense.
blocks in his career, the most in the whole office. 5 losing blocks, a record of 3 and 7. So Stoolies certainly doing their homework.
Question
Jeff,
the make of the wood.
Now
there.
it's the bottom 8 rows that are completely out of
This
play.
thing is, and it's advantageous for Big Cat and Rone to try to end this early. They got to play again. They got to conserve that energy. They want to move on.
We asked Big Cat, with a doubleheader, are you going to save some stamina for your second match? He said, no, we are built different. Smoke emoji.
Did you say the thing about what I said about John?
Say the thing. Do the thing. Do the thing.
All I have in my notes that you said they both are very attractive, smart, cunning, and great all around.
And
You said you would say it.
you did.
I have, we are built different.
No.
About a-
You said you would say the
I don't
thing
know
I
what
said
you're
about
talking
John. I said he's got a huge cock.
Oh, yes.
Say it.
Big Cat says Feidelberg has this huge COCK.
He has a big
COCK.
He's got a large
You
member.
promised. You promised.
I upheld it. Question 2
Congrats
also.
to John. That's great, though.
Question 2 also in play here. We're in that 0 to 29 range. The long underdog, only 4% selected it.
0 to 29. If that doesn't hit, that's gonna be.
twisted.
That's gonna be
Careful,
tragic.
careful. Maybe
By
go
Rone.
easy.
This is like
We got
79% of the
power
way to an
going.
over at the half, and then the over doesn't hit. That'd be if 0 to 29 doesn't hit here, because those people they're amped right now. Because this tower looks terrible.
It's interesting because we mentioned earlier how the bottom 8 rows are out of play, but there's about a half a dozen Tittleman's Crest in the middle portion of the tower too. Those rows out of play as well.
Yeah, math is gonna catch up on this tower real quick. This is a middle block tower. We love to see it. Whoa.
He's
More
moving.
tilted. Now it's back to Fights at block 23. What do you think about Big Cat and Rone's strategy here, knowing they have the doubleheader to try to make it a quicker
Again, they're
opening
trying
match?
to conserve their energy.
Yep.
They're a fast team. Actually, KFC and Fights are usually a fairly quick team too, and they were kind of blown away at how fast Big Cat and Rone were.
I just want to say, Rone and I aren't playing any different than we played every game. We always start at the bottom.
Make a correct point. That is what they do. That's the Big Cat move. We reference it even when he's not here. You go for the bottom of the tower.
Yep. Chaos is a fucking Jenga ladder.
We should call that Big Cat's
Chaos is a
basement.
tower.
That's right.
Okay.
Is that good?
Yep.
Ooh, might not be a good move. Put this back.
Big Cat only one losing block in his career. Rone has never pulled the losing block. Same goes for KFC.
How it's only one.
That was easy.
If you watched the other day, how he only has one is quite fascinating because he made one of the greatest saves of all time against Frank and Nick.
We've got a guess.
Chuck, what's up?
Big news
Yo, Chuck.
for.
Dom Smith.
Oh!
What happened?
Do we get
What's happening?
something just happened?
Doug's, figure out what's going on down there.
Our social guy Chuck just
Big
walked in.
hire by the Mets.
A big hire by the Mets, gentlemen.
Yeah, maybe! I mean, how much on the long run are we keeping it now?
It's not on Twitter.
What?
That's the thing.
So can I say this or not?
Kevin, you're up.
We have
Kevin,
breaking
you're
news.
up.
Can I say that? I mean, I'm
Say
saying
that. Say
No,
that.
you can't take
That's
that.
illegal. That's illegal.
Can't take out.
No phone. No, Kevin's up. Time.
Rough and Rowdy has erupted here inside the Triple S. Spider getting down and dirty.
This is business!
I think
Go,
so.
Kevin.
There was some sort of big news for Kevin.
Kevin's up.
He
Mets-
checked. He's trying to check.
The Mets
yeah.
are signing Theo Epstein, so.
Oh my goodness.
Oh, that's exciting.
According to Chuck, our social media guy, the Mets are signing
Kevin.
Theo Epstein.
So Spider
I
took
think
his
if
phone
Kevin
away.
goes fast in his next two moves, he can get his phone.
Again, we are not confirming
gotta
this.
go
We're
really
just
fast.
hearing what we see on the floor.
Just for the record, Spider, you're hurting business. That could be breaking news from Barstool Sports.
So Spider.
We're
has
the
to-
only people who have it on the internet right now. The
Spider's
Mets
got to
are
tackle
getting
Kelly Martin later now.
Theo Epstein.
Wow.
Is that
Really?
hurt? Does that hurt, Dan?
Yeah, it hurts a lot.
Fuck.
But I guess he doesn't really. I mean, he was gone, so either way, he wasn't
Yeah.
here. Look, I'm bleeding, Spider.
oh,
I drew blood.
We have blood. There's blood.
Is this the first blood in the history of Jenga?
They're unbelievable.
Oh my goodness.
Whoa.
Kevin, what's going through your mind right now? I mean, like, how badly do you want your
Kevin.
phone right now?
You know what? It's more. I'm worried about this pinky, Doug's. I mean, we might have to amputate at this rate. I'm getting good news.
Are you
from the
worried
Mets.
about
I'm
it?
getting spider hopping on my back. I am a whirlwind of emotions right now.
Well, be careful. Don't get any splinters. Be careful not to get an
Kevin's not
infection.
composed. Sounds like Kevin's not ready for Jenga.
Jeff, this is not the first time we've seen Spider confiscate
Wow.
a cellular
Wow.
device.
No, he's done it before.
Wow.
Took away
Wow,
Billy footballs
John.
a couple of weeks ago.
Wow.
I think Billy was incredibly upset about that one. If I'm right.
Right. It was a lone time he lost. Get revenge later on, but now this match getting closer and
Big
closer
Cat.
to the end of that 0 to 29 range, Jeff.
I can't believe it happened so. I thought he was going to take at least a year off, according to his,
That's
his
crazy. How did it?
comments.
It's not on Twitter yet?
No, Chuck's source is a pretty big source, or a pretty
Chuck, big
inside source.
White Sox.
I don't
guy.
think it takes a genius if you've ever.
His
followed
source is me.
Chuck.
I had him do that on purpose.
So legit.
That probably would be something you would do.
Or did I not?
There's one on my desk,
Interesting.
right across
Now
from
the
it.
game
Go
is
behind
afoot,
the desk.
Kevin. Do you
Little
have
game
Theo
where
Epstein,
sits
or did I
on a little
put Chuck
ashtray.
up to that?
Is this breaking? Are you saying that you?
I'm breaking news that I put Chuck up to that. Told him to come in 20 minutes into the game and say Theo Epstein to the Mets, or did I?
No, you wouldn't do that.
It's brutal. Want to look at
So
the
is it
phone.
official or unofficial?
It's official from my perspective.
Officially unofficial.
Official. Spider actually saved you from sending out a tweet that you didn't want to send out.
Actually, just got a text message, Kevin.
Oh! Maybe someone took it personal when someone said on the rundown yesterday they wanted Javi Baez. And it hurt
Cat's
their
up?
feelings.
You're up.
I'm up.
Jeff,
No,
you're
I just
done
went-
with that 0 to 29 range. You said
pretty
you're
sure.
surprised.
Who's up?
I'm stunned
Two,
because
Rone.
we are out of that range now. We're at 30, meaning this tower's going to
Yeah, Kevin,
stabilize
I
out
totally
for
made
like
that up.
maybe 1 or 2 more turns.
KFC just went,
With
right?
Chuck?
Yes.
The amount of moves left on the
I
board.
did it just to try to get you off your game.
I don't give a shit about Jenga. You're just playing with my emotions of the Mets.
I was gonna tell Spy. That's why I was yelling about the phone because I didn't want you to tweet something dumb.
So this
Like it's
okay, so
totally
that was,
fake.
that was a ruse, it seems.
Yes. It seems like it.
It was a ruse.
Classic Jenga
It was a
ruse.
ruse.
I've seen not with the Mets. For now.
It was a ruse. John!
Going with that Western
Good
block.
pick, John.
Movement.
This tower's looking good,
Jeff, the
boys.
pace of
Oh,
this
you
match.
jerk. That's
Very
a jerk
quick.
move. That's a jerk
Incredibly
move.
quick pace here. We're going
It's
less
because
than at least
Rone, what is... Can I
no
touch,
more
I
than
can touch
20
the top,
minutes.
right?
Nope.
Started at what, 2:05 Eastern time?
Yeah.
This
When
is
we
a
opened.
fast match. And eventually math is going to catch up here. There aren't going to be many moves left in this tower.
How many blocks have we done? 32? I feel like it's higher than it usually is. Does that make any sense?
John's saying that he would be...
I feel the same way.
I don't think he'd be right here, but I understand what he's saying.
Is that? It's not even like.
I don't think it's feasible.
Geometrically possible,
Yeah,
right?
but it feels
There are
tall.
only 2 full slates in legal rows right now.
Nice. Nice.
Cat slowly taking out that Western block.
Is it okay?
Yeah.
Big Cat had the move of the match last time. We actually saw first time ever
Finesse.
where the legal block hit the ground.
I've been dying to see someone do it. Pay attention to keeping that tower.
Finesse.
Reminder, Jake, if they go 2-0 today, they clinch. They move on to the playoffs, guaranteed. And Pubes would be eliminated.
Yeah, right now, Prest is 2-0.
Fantastic
Pubes is 1-2.
Fantastic stuff.
6 matches
Fantastic
for each
stuff.
team throughout the regular season.
You know,
That's a bullseye.
Pubes 2 in tough shape at 0-3. Frank the Tank and Nick.
Everybody clap your hands.
KFC has something loose on that
Ooh.
4th row.
Woo!
One of
Ah!
2 full slates in play.
Ah!
Remember, 4 rows down. That's the
Feels-
highest you can go.
Are people texting Kevin about Theo?
This one's out. And on.
Good pull.
Now back to Rone.
Yeah, Rone.
Right there.
Seemed like he found
No,
something,
Rone,
but
no.
the block says, I'm staying put. He'll have to pivot.
Yeah, Rone. Yeah.
Now he's searching for that last full
It's
slate.
moving a little up top.
Still in play.
It's moving a little up top.
Oh,
There it is.
Instead, he found an eastern
Careful,
block that he's
careful.
wrapping out
Careful.
clockwise.
Careful.
Oh, some more twisting.
Careful.
Nearly went with that second hand.
That was the one that Dan wanted earlier, so
Yeah,
it's a
it's
bad
a tough one.
idea.
It's a tough
I mean,
one.
Dan knows.
Maybe
More
brace.
tilting
Maybe
here for
brace
Rone.
with your. Brace the other blocks. Is it coming? Ooh, it's moving.
That's about 95% of the block extracted.
Careful, it's moving up top.
Cranking it back and forth.
Doug's is dialed in.
There it is. Careful, it's moving.
Top half continues
Just
to
give it a yank.
wobble.
Just give it a
Nice
yank.
and slow.
And it's out.
Nice pull, Rone. Nice
put on the
pull,
east side.
Rone.
It's clear.
Johnny.
Jeff, we are on
What do you
to
like,
another
Johnny?
block.
Whoa,
There it is.
There it is. Question 2. Total blocks. 30 to 35 is actually now the third most popular. We're used to it
easy.
seeing our most popular.
Easy.
Blocks are blocks, baby.
36 to
Block is a
39.
block.
Block is a
today.
block is a block.
He needs a tower.
Let's go, Big Cat. A block's a
I think it
block.
just came down.
It did,
Whoa.
but
Get
it
out
is
of there.
leaning
Get out of there.
Heavy towards Spider.
Where can
it is
I-
leaning
I can take from
heavy
here?
towards Spider.
Yep. Or you can
No,
take the one next to the one that he took.
Fourth or third?
Which is the direction of Spider.
Fourth
I think
row.
it's going to fall.
Gonna wrap around.
He needs to find a way to level this
No,
out
this
the other
oh.
way.
Yeah, yeah.
We've seen
This is the smart play.
Big Cat pull off improbable moves before.
Very nice.
I don't like this.
It is leaning. This is the most I've ever seen a tower lean. But it is going to recoil away from him. He's got to hope it doesn't go too far. But if it recoils away from it, it's going to level out.
No, I
Block
don't
is
like
loose.
this block.
How in the
Doesn't matter
world
the
is
weight.
this thing
I don't
stand?
like this block, Ron.
Big Cat losing confidence.
Put it back.
I thought it was going to fall when I took
He
the block
doesn't
out.
like this, but I think
That
this is the
is-
one he has to pull, Jake.
You can
Top it.
twist the bottom. Twist the bottom. maybe?
Got to
Don't be
pull
topping.
something to level this tower up, but it's going to recoil so much. It may just tip over.
Are we expecting a quick retower here? Is that the right move?
Yes.
Let's see. First, he has to get it out.
Will he even have time to do it, though?
You're just breathing. You're breathing.
don't think it's as unstable as Jeff's making it out to be.
Majority of the block's out. There it is. And he doesn't even need the quick retower for now.
Yeah, far side.
Going on the west side. Now pivots to the east for
Wow.
now.
That's ballsy.
Why not? Why not?
That's ballsy.
Weight is towards Big Cat and Spider right now.
Oh, that would.
Oh my, it's staying
He's out
upright.
of
Is
there.
it
Go,
working?
go, 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 go.
What a gutsy move by Big Cat. This tower is nuclear right now, Jake.
thing I just did.
What a move.
Here's KFC. Remember, it is legal
Is
to
he
reach
gonna
out
move it?
first. Yeah.
This is what
I mean,
another
it's-
team in this group
it's
did.
like-
Or, no, excuse me, it was
Yes.
Rudy. Rudy famously did this against Frank the Tank and Nick. He leveled the tower
Look
by
at
moving
Coach
the top
Dubs. He
block.
cannot believe what is going on right now.
Oh, this is a
But
tower,
KFC
boys.
has to think, is it even
This
worth
is a
touching
tower.
that block right now?
Block 37. We're in the middle of our most popular pick for question 2. 36 to 38.
boy.
He found one on the east side.
And the more he pushes this one out, the more it's going to balance out until the end.
Very nice.
Nice.
Very nice.
Far
Good
from
pull.
over, but significant tilt.
Very
Jesus
nice.
Christ.
Very nice.
To quickly
Yank it.
clear it up.
Yank it and pop it.
Just yank
As
it.
this match comes down to
Yank
the
and
wire.
pop.
Remember
Yank
to
and
like
pop.
and subscribe if you're watching on
Oh.
YouTube. We see you up in the chat. We appreciate
Very
your
nice.
hard work. You helped us
Oh.
discover a violation earlier this week.
Wow, that's good pull.
What a pull.
It's out for
That's a good
KFC.
pull.
Now it's going to balance out a little more, Jake.
That's a good pull.
Look how much it moved.
Is it good?
Oh.
Yes, it
It
is.
moved in his favor. That was
That's
the
a
right
good
move.
pull.
That was the
Hats
right
off.
move. I think trying to do the Rudy on the top of the tower would have been stupid.
Hats off.
Rone
That's a
finds
good
something
pull.
loose.
Rone's going to have a tough
Now you got
tower.
that third row.
Only one place to go up top. Once he gets there, down the middle.
Or no, you won't, right? Fuck.
No, he
It's
doesn't.
out quickly.
Fuck.
Wow.
There's still that 3 spot.
Oh.
It's gonna be hard to get into the middle,
Careful,
but that
Rone.
middle block, it's still a middle block, you know.
Back and forth.
This
Am I
is-
allowed
this
to
is-
touch the ones on top to move him around, or I have to use the
Yeah,
block?
Use your
No,
other
no,
hand.
you
If
can use
use
your
your
hand
other
to
hand
block
move
in
the
your
top
hand.
blocks, you're good.
You can use your hands.
You have to keep the block in your hand.
Remember, Rone has
That's not
never
true.
pulled a losing
Yes, it
block.
is.
He is 4-1 in his individual career. But the 32-year-old from Philly
How
seems
did
to
he
survive
manage
another
that?
day.
Yes,
How did he
Rone.
manage that, Jake?
That's good.
Yes,
That's good.
Rone.
Incredible retower from Rone. Made it look easy.
On to number 39 with
Johnny.
Vitalbird.
We're just
That eliminates
Johnny.
we just need like a 30.
Now we're
do
on
like
to
a
the
20-minute move with
32% at the
that
39 to 42 range.
That middle block is
Still one full slate.
because it's pretty.
going
It's a
through your
little more
head right
steady.
now?
At the
I think John has got this. He's a fucking great Jenga player. All of his friends said that he was. He's got a huge cock. Could beat up Putin. What more can you say
got
about
so much
this
going
guy?
for
That was
him.
light work right there.
Guy's got everything. Ooh,
Very
okay,
nice.
nice pull, John.
Very
The
nice.
West
Nice
block
pull,
on that
John.
Lone full slate
Oh,
remaining
boy.
on
What
the
about
tower.
doing
It's steady. It's
Is
steady.
like a-
You
Would
just
it
know,
rotate
just
help,
rip it.
or just
I think you just rip that.
Yep.
Go 3, 2,
Yep.
1, rip.
Take it easy.
3, 2, 1, rip.
Slowly,
Very,
slowly,
very
slowly.
fragile tower right
3,
now.
2, 1, rip.
Just slowly let it go.
This way. Yeah.
The man who has the most losing blocks in the office, add to that count.
That's
I mean, was that
brutal-
necessary
Yeah,
right
that
now,
was
Jake?
brutal.
Jesus Christ. Show some respect. Have some class.
Hasn't pulled a losing block today.
That's right. We're trying to get a record highest tower. Mm-hmm. Let's go, John.
That's significant movement.
Oh, Johnny.
This might be the
Oh,
quickest I've
Johnny.
ever had.
Oh,
You
it's
got this.
moving.
You got this. You
Right.
got
But
this.
you got it.
Wow.
It's moving,
No
but you
more.
got
Very
it.
nice.
If he gets
Yep.
it.
It's out.
Oh!
Smart retower
Empty
right
slate up top. He got it. And we're on to number 40.
there. Smart
Big
retower
Cat
that gives
light work.
KFC an easy retower if it gets to his turn.
Jeff, we have a new fourth row.
I'm
Should
sweating.
Big Cat be looking there or elsewhere?
I think he's got to look at the one to balance out the weight a little more, but he might be going for a specific move here.
That was easy.
Looking for the Tittleman's crest.
Straight out.
There's nothing worse than a fourth row being recreated right before your fucking turn.
Straight out. Fuck yes.
I feel like it's moving, though.
No, you're fine.
I don't
It's
know.
a
if I'm
recoil.
That was
That was
risky.
risky. Big Cat let it go.
Yep. It's coming out like a fucking VCR.
It's out. Aims for the quick retower. Drops.
That's gonna
Stays.
not too much
Wow.
for the weight.
That thing is
Clear.
wobble.
Kevin, all right,
41.
Kevin. This is a great game. Shit. Oh,
Now with
boy.
that crest,
nice.
there are
Boy.
only a handful of moves.
Only 2 possible moves right now for Kevin.
This is so in there, though.
It's a math game now.
We mentioned his partner having the most losing blocks. KFC couldn't be farther from the opposite. He has never done it in his career. 4 and 2.
What a jinx.
No jinx, no jinx. You got this.
Stabilizing that hanger.
My heart is pounding right now.
More
I got the
movement.
shakes.
Yeah.
Yeah, this is a good game. Oh boy.
Pivotal.
Oh boy.
Pivotal pull.
Still stable.
He's got it.
He's got it.
I think you got this.
I think he's got it.
If he just goes straight out, he's got it.
Yep. He's got it.
Yep, that was easy.
All right, where are we going, Ron?
That was easy.
You only got one
It's
place you
out.
can go. Oh. There's only one place you can go, I think.
Still needs to retower. No flexibility on where to go. You see our Sky Cam brought to you by Heineken Hard Seltzer.
You gotta catch those, right, Spider?
Mm-hmm. Damn.
That's in
It
that.
is clear.
Move
And
on
the elephant in the
board.
room,
One move
place
on the board, right
for
in the
Rone.
middle of the tower.
Wait, no, what are you doing?
I can do the top 3, right?
No.
No,
you
no,
gotta go
the fourth
homie.
row. The fourth row.
Fourth row?
Yeah.
Yes.
I thought it was
Give
after
you the
the
rules.
first 2.
Imagine if he just did that. No.
I think Big Cat, he
fucked.
just kind of said it. He did say
There's only one
what a
move.
lot of people are
On
thinking
my
right
side.
now.
My side.
Rone has
Middle-
never pulled a
middle
losing
tower.
block either.
Where's
You
your
only have one. There. Other side. There.
Right there. It's either that or a
Tom,
tablecloth.
But I'm
move.
fucked.
Oh, some more tilting and twisting.
Come on.
Pubes looking for a chance to get back
Oh,
to
what the fuck?
Son of
But
a...
there is looseness on this turn.
No celebrating from Big Cat though. That's
No way.
notable.
How did that get loose out of nowhere?
And it's good! And that's it! And Pubes pulls off the upset! And Press has lost number 1 of the season!
Massive win. Big Cat knew it though.
Still alive.
Big Cat knew it. If Rone had pulled that,
what?
if Rone had pulled that and tabled
You know,
it,
if he had pulled
KFC
it,
and Fights had
all
one
John had to
move
do
to
was pull the
basically
middle on
put
the
them
floor.
in
I had
a
to
position
really
where they
go move.
only had a
Really?
tablecloth
Yeah, I
move.
know. I
That
would
could
have
have been the
pulled-
last
I would
move,
have
or excuse me, for
pulled
KFC and
that.
Fights. Rone had only one option. Big Cat, you saw he knew it on the sideline. He had the tower mapped in play.
Looking back, I
Pubes
was
was in
like,
a great spot there. They didn't even need to get to their turn, though, as Rone knocks it over. His first losing block. Prest is 2-1. They're nowhere near in any bad shape. Pubes needed it, and they go from on the brink of elimination to right in the thick of things at 2-2 in the group. Big, big win.
Group B has just opened up. As you see one more look of our losing block, let's send it down the stream to the Phillips Norelco locker. Coach Duggs is with the losers.
Thank you very much, Jake. I am with Team Pressed right now after a very, very devastating loss. Rone, how do you feel right now?
The regular season never meant anything to us. We just need to get into the tournament, and we're going to take care of business. It's a tough loss. I take full responsibility.
No.
I take full responsibility. There's nothing wrong with it. I got to play better, and I will play better. And we got another one right after this, so there's a perfect chance for me to get that out of my head. Short memory. I was feeling good before the box even hit the ground. I already feel good.
We were fucked by math. If Rone had pulled that, all John had to do was pull the middle one on the fourth row, and I had
But if he pulled a side one, that's on me. I need that block. I need that block.
literally zero moves. So
Next
we were
time I get that block.
We got fucked by math, but they played a great game.
And
played
can
a
we
great
get
game.
clarification? Was that an Epstein?
Theo Epstein is, I think he's still on the Cubs staff until Friday, and then I don't think he has any plans for the future. I did
It might
plant
become
that
true.
rumor.
It
Yes.
could become true.
Could become true, and if that is true, then please credit me.
Okay, thank you very much. Good luck in your next match.
All right, thank you, Coach Duggs and Jeff. Let's get to our Phillips Norelco close shave of the match. It wasn't something that happened inside the Square of Doom. Instead, our official Spider went to work with KFC.
Yeah, Big Cat planted a fake rumor, tried to get in the head of KFC. There, Doug's the Jordan shrug. Spider attacking KFC, looking for the phone. Spider knows the rules. He is the ref. You can't have your phones out here. Diabolical move, didn't pay off in the end, though.
Yeah, remember, this close shave moment of the game brought to you by the Phillips Norelco One Blade, the only tool that can trim, edge, and shave any length of hair right now. you can save 20% on a one-blade replacement blade subscription at phillips.com/Norelco Barstool. Your style made simple. Phillips Norelco, one blade. Back down to the Phillips Norelco locker. Doug's with the winners. Pubes is 500.
Thank you very much, Jake. Yeah, so I am Coach Doug's down here. Kevin, I'm so sorry that I wasn't able to help you more in that. But hey, you came away with the win. You got a little bloody. How are you feeling about this?
Through blood, sweat, and tears.
Literal
we got
blood,
the W.
So how do you feel right now?
Feeling great, man. We got a lot of work to do. We pretty much have to win out in my eyes with the rest of the competition in our group. But the day started off rough, but things are turning around for us. So.
Absolutely. And now, do you know about Epstein? Is that true or not?
Apparently not. Apparently I'll have to wait a little bit longer, but that one's happening. Whether it's today, next week, next month, that's happening. My man Stevie's going to get it done.
Absolutely. And John, as someone who always pulls the losing block, how do you feel today?
Maybe a little journalistic integrity there, please.
No, I'm feeling good. When someone's backed into a corner, you find out a lot about them. We went down 0-2, had to keep winning. Now we're 2-2. I do have the shakes, like it was a near-death experience. That was an intense match. But we came out on top, and looking forward to getting the third one 2 weeks. We got a little break now.
Yeah.
Get to reconsider.
A little time to rest, relax, and
get back
until your
in
next
there.
match.
Heal
Well, thank
up
you very
and
much.
stop
Congratulations on the win. Back to you guys in the studio.
All right, thanks so much, Coach Suggs. Jeff, Pubes is 500. They started 0-2. Now they're right in the thick of the race.
They are 500. They were on the brink of basically being put into a tough spot last week. Today on the brink of elimination. Had they lost and then Prest won their next match, they were done today. Now they're in a scenario where if Prest loses their next match, they find themselves sitting pretty in second place. That's quite the move up the standings. Even if Prest wins later, they are in much better shape than they would have been earlier today.
Should be interesting. And Jeff, let's check out the Group B standings. Yeah. We have an update because, of course, we just saw Prest and Pubes go to work. Now Prest will stay here inside the Triple S to go against Team Berserkers. But first, we're going to step aside. We'll be back in 30 seconds here on Stool Streams presented by High Noon Hard Seltzer.
Thanks to Cross Country Mortgage, your boy's a homeowner right now, and the perks of owning a home are limitless. So I turned every room into a man cave. 700-inch televisions in every single wall, 360 degrees of kegerators, some spread. That's right, I put a ball pit in my house. Extra soft walls that I never have to repair. A sweet-ass go-kart track. Whoa! Hey, slow down there, Spider. Go to ccmlens.com/barstool, find out more about owning your own home. Owning a home is the way to go. Take it from your boy, PFT.
All right, Jeff. Group B, we're going to see a lot of movement from that today. Let's look at the live standings right now.
We were just talking
things are getting tight now.
Yeah, we were just talking to Kevin about this. Talking about who they may want to root for. Right now, Pubes wants to root for for Berserkers. And here's the scenario as Berserkers is in. If Berserkers wins today, they clinch a playoff spot. They clinch a spot in the playoffs if they can pull out a win today. And now if they do that, that also puts Prest at 2-2, and they don't own the head-to-head tiebreaker right now against Pubes, meaning Pubes would be in second place after all this. Will be quite fascinating stuff. Prest cannot clinch today anymore, but they can take the head-to-head with Berserkers because that would mean they're 2-0 against Billy and Rudy if they do win. But the big thing to keep in mind right now, the one scenario we have in this group, if Berserkers, Billy and Rudy win now and they get their revenge against Big Cat and Rone, they are the second team to clinch a playoff berth here in this Jenga season.
Yeah, remember, Berserkers, their lone loss this season came to this Press team. It's when we saw Billy Football get phased. He said before the league started there would not be Psycho SHIT with $10,000 on the line. When Big Cat and Rone stepped in here, that mantra went out the window.
It was dumb shit from Billy last time. I don't know why he bought into it. I don't know why he played around with the games of Big Cat, because it directly impacted his loss. It was foolish, but guess what? They're 3-1 now, and they sit in a spot to clinch this spot in the playoffs and be in great shape, fantastic shape to clinch the group. They would be 4-1. Behind them would be Pubes, followed by Prest at 2-2 each, and then in last, Pubes 2. So right now, again, if you're Pubes, you're rooting for Berserkers, and if you're Berserkers, you're looking to win and clinch a playoff spot. But the movement here is insane. If Berserkers, one last time, if they beat Prest, they clinch a playoff spot, and then Pubes leapfrogs Prest and is in second place. This could be a huge drop if Prest can't pull off this win here.
You remember, the top 2 teams in each group advance to the playoffs,
Yep.
and the top 2 teams overall will earn a bye right now. Now, with that pressed loss, there's only 2 undefeated teams left in the entire league. You have the Purple Hedgehogs, Dave and Rhea, and T'Chalk at 4-0, and Big Evan lives.
And there's already hijinks going down there, already headphones stolen. This is about to be electric.
All right. Let's see. Billy Football with headphones, but Mr. Cat says, get out of here.
Billy actually didn't seem to care at all, which I think kind of gives you a sense of how he's going to act during this match. If that's the way he acts during this match, I give them a pretty great chance, because if he starts reacting to Big Cat, he's doomed. He's got
All
no
right.
chance.
Let's send it down the stream. Spider to introduce the rules to our 2 teams.
Thanks so much, Jake. Couple rules before we get started. Team Press, please remain in the green tape you see on the floor on this side. Berserkers, same goes for you on this side. When it comes to extracting a block, 1 hand at a time. Should you use 2, your teammate will be penalized, forced to extract the first block they touch on their next turn. Each game, each team will be given 1 opportunity to change the block they pick should the 60-second clock I give you expire. However, this does not apply on a violation. Please use your phones now to retweet the stream going live on the Barstool Sports main account, and put them away for the duration of the game, or else you will be subject to blood and the loss of your phone. Back up to Jeff and Jake in the booth. Good luck to all the contestants.
Thank you so much, Spider. Jeff, so much on the line here.
I'm trying to shake his
We can
hand.
see a second team clinch their spot in the playoffs. There is chaos down on the stream right now. Spider going to do his best to protect the tower and ensure we start this match.
Yeah,
Jeff, the camera was on us.
Yeah, we got to see that chaos.
We're going to see what just happened down there.
Some rustling down there. They went for a handshake, a friendly handshake. It looks like Billy might have tried to pull away a bit here. Just bad sportsmanship all around.
From Billy,
but that's what you come to expect with these 2 teams. Big Cat's holding something. I don't know what it is. Like a speed chess clock. You never know what to expect. Big Cat and Rone, they were in their element against KFC in fights, but you can't really mess with those guys all that much. Now they're locked in.
All right.
Now they can play those mental games.
Here we go. It is 2-1 Pressed, 3-1 Berserkers. The winner of this match will be in first place in Group B. So into the Square of Doom will once again be Big Cat as we see one last breakdown here of this second match.
Billy was late, so we're going to play with the time clock. It's easy. Chess.
Cool, dude. Sick timer.
Okay.
Big Cat and Rone picking up where they left off with the mind games. You see Billy wearing headphones right now. He did mention that in his pregame press conference. He said he may wear earphones. You may wear blinders.
Yes. Billy,
it'll be
you
a
have to
fun
hit it.
time.
Don't hit
His
it, Billy.
eyes are on the
Do
block.
not touch their thing.
You have to hit it,
You
Billy.
don't know what
Right
that
now.
thing
He's clearly
is.
blocking
We don't
something.
use
You're
that.
late.
This is
I
a
did
chess.
neglect to
Fast.
say
There
that,
we
yes,
go.
if Prest wins, they're back in first place because
Right.
they own the 2-0 tiebreaker against Berserkers, but they
game.
can't clinch today. Shout out to
hit it.
Sean Groves
Remember
to
to
put
hit
all
it,
these
Ron. Hit
scenarios
it.
together for us.
Go,
last
go.
second.
Billy,
Take your
hit
time.
it.
Big
Take
day
your
here.
time.
Billy,
Take your time. Block
fucking
out.
hit it,
Billy
dude.
finds one
can't even hear
quickly.
you.
Oh my God.
Now, Big Cat.
Already
Different
playing-
strategy here. We're not seeing him go to Big Cat's basement.
Nope, he's just trying to play quick. He's trying to move things along. He's trying to get Billy to speed it up to make mistakes. Rudy doesn't give a shit whatsoever.
Yeah, here's Rudy, who said he's going to beat the SHIT out of Rome. That's what he said in his pregame press conference.
Beat the shit out of
What's
him.
up with the clock?
The clock is to just speed up the game. Could you just grab Billy's headphones for me real quick?
I don't know if I can do
I mean, I made you. You wouldn't exist if I didn't start playing video games.
Sorry, Billy.
I don't know. Just, you know. You just grab it. I don't know. It's fine. No, it's fine. You know what? It's fine. It's totally fine. It's totally fine.
Uh-oh, your little stupid timer's going to get in the way.
Rone going with his partner's basement.
Oh,
Takes
wow.
one
Billy,
out.
that's a foul on you.
Eliminates the hanging tower potential. Now it's back
Get it. Come
to
on.
Billy Football.
Let's go.
Billy
Let's go.
telling
Let's
us
go.
he
Let's
just
go.
wants
Let's
to
go.
go to the dance, and
Let's
Jeff
go.
a win today would ensure
Hit the
just
clock.
that.
Yep, he'd be in a great spot.
It's unstable.
And that's in the playoffs.
It's
And they'd be
really unstable.
really,
unstable.
really gunning for that first round bye. They're not in the lead for it because there are 2 undefeated teams, but they would be in fantastic
Will you
shape.
give me your headphones?
Don't give him
Can I have
the
your
headphones.
headphones?
Don't.
Do you want to swap?
Yeah, so you can swap.
Don't.
Swap headphones?
Billy, don't.
never
You don't even hear anything.
I'm-
Don't even think.
Sorry.
There you go.
I asked him. He said no.
That's okay. I'll
got-
remember that for the rest of my
You got
life.
Doug's doing your work now, huh?
It's too high. It's too high, Spider.
Too high. Tell him to hit the clock, Spider.
Rudy, the youngest
clock.
player in our
Hurry up.
league,
Take.
19 years old,
Hurry up.
the 200-pounder from
60
Mile
seconds to
High,
pick a block.
Colorado.
Hit it fast, Rudy. Go. Clock.
Takes out row
clock it,
5.
Clock it. Clock it. Clock it.
I just want to make sure it was good.
Slides it down the middle.
No physical contact, please, Big
I
Cat.
didn't touch him.
Big Cat being warned by Spider.
Yeah, no. Wish we did.
Rone goes down low once again.
Keep playing our game.
Bottom pulls.
Jeff, last time we saw these two teams meet, it was chaos, but Billy and Rudy certainly taking a different approach right now.
Rone, watch
Yeah,
your
they're
square.
ruining it for the people who are watching.
Can't
That's
fall
what they're
victim
doing.
to it. Yeah,
The
it's
fact that they're wearing headphones is ruining it for the people at home.
I don't have
We're
headphones
trying
on.
to put on a show.
He just
and-
drooled.
and-
He just drooled out of his mouth. Can we get a replay? He just drooled out.
Billy not playing
participating. Like, what's the point of even doing this game? Oh shit!
Billy not buying into big. That's like
It's
watching
just
Frasier
stupid.
without
It's
Frasier.
Stupid. This is a dumb game to play when Billy's not playing the game.
The Stoolies,
Like people, hey, at F's in the chat if Billy's ruining Stool streams.
the Stoolies
Don't
not
worry about
fans
that,
of
Billy.
Billy in the Play Barstool app.
It's just
57%
Holy shit.
say Billy will end this match.
57%.
No, it
Rudy
actually
at
like
20%.
I'm being honest though right
Big
now.
Cat at 14.
Like, for real.
Rone at 9.
The whole point of this is to entertain people.
Don't
so
fall
Billy
for it.
doing his little
Is-
fucking I'm not listening thing just ruins it.
Don't fall
Is
for that.
Rone the least picked
Rone
person
and I
ever
tried to put
for
on a
Music
good
Box? That
show.
was
No.
his first ever.
We put on a good show for the
Yesterday,
people.
Rone,
Constantly.
or excuse me, the other day when they
We're here
played
for
Frank
that
the
money,
Tank,
Billy.
Rone was picked by about 4.4%.
Billy, I'll give you the money.
Because Frank
if
the
you take
Tank
off
was
your
above
headphones.
70%.
I will give you money if you take off your headphones right now. I'll give you $200 out of my pocket.
Do you think he can still hear you?
Where's my phone?
Rone
No
just
throwing
threw a
the towel.
towel
He can
into the
definitely
square
hear
of doom. That's a warning for
$200,
Spider.
Billy.
Not allowed to
I'll
do
give you
that.
$200
Warning,
cash.
So
Warning.
Big Cat nearly go into Rudy's pocket, and now Rone
Warning.
throwing a towel.
Hit the button. Hit the
Spider
button.
Happy.
Hit the button.
He just stepped on my towel.
Now it's
One
back
more
to Big
thing
Cat.
with physical contact will be a violation.
Yeah,
Okay, great.
thank you,
Don't let it
Spider.
happen again.
2 strikes on Spider. That's both players of Team
Fucking
Press
bullies over here.
pulling
Billy's
illegal
ruined it.
moves.
Rudy, you're not even.
I know
19.
Hank. I know Hank is like, because listen, Hank knows that I'm always trying to put the viewers first.
Yep.
We try to put on a good
Yep,
show.
put
The
the viewers
McDonald's
first.
was hilarious. Little Theo.
Theo Epstein.
Billy has ruined it. He has ruined it. It's what's the point of playing this game if he's not going to
All
participate?
right, Jeff. Let's
Pause.
look once
He's
again
not
at the illegal
participating.
towel throw into the
It's
square
not
of
fun.
doom
It's not
by
fun.
Rone.
Who's
The
it?
people
Yeah,
at
I mean,
home-
this
Who's
is
next?
Rone
people at
really
home know it's not
pushing
fun.
people's buttons here. Rone he's an instigator a bit, especially with Spider,
That's just
especially with the
despicable.
referees. He's just trying to test the
Who's
limits
in?
a bit.
Who's-
I don't
who's
care.
next?
Billy, go.
It'll
But
be
that's
your
what you
turn
come to
again.
expect with Big
One more of
Cat.
those is a violation.
It's Billy's turn.
Billy just went. It's Rone's.
I just went.
No,
Rudy just went. I'm
Billy, you're
sorry.
up.
No.
No, it's Rone's
No,
move.
Billy's up.
It's Rone's move.
Wait, can you hear us,
It's
Billy?
Rone's turn at
Rone-
blocking.
it's
Billy,
Rone-
yours turn.
Rone is
Wait, can
after
Billy
Rudy.
hear
Let's
us?
go.
You
Get
think
in the
we're
box.
Do you think Billy can actually
And
hear
remember,
us?
Jeff, we heard it from Spider.
I don't know.
One
Billy
more
motioned like he could hear us.
piece of nonsense from the
Sounds
Team
like
Press.
Billy can
It will be a
hear us.
violation.
Billy, remember when
Gotta
you
be
told
careful. They
Rasil that he
really-
could bench
They could afford the loss
285?
in the last.
That's a lot, Billy. Don't let him tell you that's
The
a
one
lot.
part
Can't
that we
lose
missed
this
out was you said hovering
bad
around
shape if they
285,
lose
which means
this
you
one.
can't do 285.
285 is a ton. Dan can't
No,
even.
it's not.
Dan can't
Imagine
even.
going over
I
to
don't,
Peter
I
Day
don't
taking a
pretend to
week
be a
off.
fucking
Russillo did it.
weightlifting
Great.
meathead like Billy.
Russillo did it 3
Billy's
times.
whole brand is meathead. Oh, no, you're up.
No, no.
You're up.
No, you're up.
How's that not a violation? How is that not a violation?
Let's go. Let's work.
How many times do they get to do it?
Thank you.
Now it's back to Big Cat, who said he hoped Billy would
Very
wear
nice.
his sleeves today because, as pronounced earlier this week on Part of My Take, Billy
Push it in a little
hovering
bit.
brag
Around
about how much
285.
he benched.
Fix that a little bit.
He said
He's in the game. Why is he in the game?
because
when
he
it's
was
not
out.
hurt?
Ryan
How many times
Russillo
is
Hold
he
on,
was
wait,
not
a hall
happy
monitor?
with that number at all.
Fix that up. Yeah, push it in
He's
a
not
little bit.
impressed.
Hovering around 285 is what he said.
No pun intended. The word impressed.
Shit.
Pun intended. The pun can be intended.
Sure.
I wish you would touch me.
Rone.
Bet you did.
Remember, one more
Watch it.
strike. That's a
Watch it,
violation
Rone.
on Prest. Rone getting very close to that line.
Big Cat setting up a box here. Oh, I know what he's doing. He's using.
Out of the box, Rudy. Let's go. Ignore him.
He's gonna step over it.
touch.
He's hovering over the line now.
Getting very close
Who's up?
to a violation.
It's you, Rone. You're after Rudy.
And remember, Jeff, only 23% picked Team Prest to end this game, so they can't be happy in the chat with the antics going on right now, potentially shooting themselves in the foot.
So admittedly funny antics just now. He's got to be careful not to fall over into the tower. That would be a Jenga. If he falls into it, he knocks it over.
What am I? I'm the Jenga tower when Billy comes.
He's laughing. Billy's freaking
He can hear
laughing.
everything we say. He's a fucking
laughing. He doesn't
loser.
even have the noise cancellation
You're a
on.
loser.
A green light comes on when there's noise cancellation, dude. You're not even noise canceled.
Did you actually drop out of college
even
for
noise
this?
cancel, dude.
You dropped out of college?
There's no earbuds.
You dropped out of college for this? Do you have any classes today? Or no, you dropped out?
No, he has no class.
Rudy.
That's
No.
right.
You can tell by how he carries himself.
He's
He has
like
no
Sunday,
class.
no class, baby.
No class.
Billy
That
not
away, Billy.
giving in
Yo,
to
hey,
Team
what-
Press.
Whoa, whoa,
Push it
whoa,
back.
whoa,
Hang on,
whoa,
yes,
whoa.
Push it back. Push it back.
Push it with your full
Aggressive stuff from
hand.
Billy. He's usually not this strong mentally.
Yeah, baby.
See if it
Locked-
not. He's
usually
cracked.
not free
Locked
team.
room.
He
No,
can,
the end-
he can hear
this
me.
end of it.
He usually
Yeah, he can
fucking
hear you.
cripples.
Attaboy.
Crumbles to
Attaboy.
nothing.
Big
Today
cat.
he is strong.
Now it's back to
Go
Big
Big
Cat
Cat.
number 24. Remember, tracking question 4 as well. The most popular pick, 36 to 38 at 31%. We're still in the long shot, 0 to 29, picked by just 7%.
I think Doug's is talking to Billy down there.
Blocks, wood, and Jenga, but strictly Jenga. Load-bearing hips and inch points. Wood.
I want to talk to you about something. You got a serious hinge halfway down the tower.
Yeah.
The whole tower is on a fulcrum.
It's on a fulcrum?
Yeah. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 on the 7th level. You have a serious fulcrum between the 7th and 8th.
We could see a violation call here, Jeff.
We could. Spider's getting furious.
I'm not. I'm not. I'm not.
Got it.
It's not going to be
What did you say?
So what we're going to
I'm
do
good?
Nothing called.
Oh, you're in. You're in.
close this to
Now it's back to Rone. Rone actually
Billy's still
gave
explaining
Again, if
to
you
Doug
touch them
about
when they're inside the square, it will be a violation.
Got it.
T his ass up.
He said there's a
I hope y'all
fulcrum.
got that,
Doug,
because I
he
don't
said
have
there's a fulcrum on the tower.
He said there's a fulcrum, fulcrum?
Fulcrum, I believe.
Fulcrum. Is that a physical thing?
A fulcrum, a hinge, he said.
Oh, hinge. He did say the word
Okay.
hinge.
We tried, Jake. We tried to hear what he was saying.
Yeah, Rone in the middle of
He
the
said
square
there's
right
a
now.
there is
All right,
a
this
Rone
fulcrum
did
on-
describe
getting
very
dicey.
vividly
Getting dicey.
what he's going to do to the Berserkers
dicey.
today.
Legitimately
Rone
ruins
said there's a
Stool.
million ways to scramble a brain.
Lock 'em out.
We
He's
don't
gonna
know if
get
we're
in
going to
your
poach
kitchen
their
right now.
brain,
Locked room.
hard boil them,
Lock the key.
or scramble them, but
Throw
for
it out.
sure one thing, we're
No
going
one
to
gets
eat their
in there.
brains and
Billy,
enjoy
Billy,
them.
fucking fortress.
Billy.
I believe it.
Whoa, Billy,
That's all I'll say.
Billy, look.
I believe it.
Billy, look.
Rone and Big Cat know what they're doing.
Billy, I wish my
They may not
core-
get it
You're
all.
like Veronica
Billy.
Corningstone and
As
Anchorman.
my
Billy.
jizz-
Stabilize. Billy.
Look how
My core
pathetic.
sucks because of you.
Look at these pathetic men doing this to you.
Billy. Does everyone know that you bite your nails?
Good job. Hit the clock.
You're an elite
The
athlete.
clock.
That
Also,
baby.
maybe put on some deodorant on days that you're not gonna have sleeves.
No, let him smell you.
Gross.
Antiperspirant.
It's fucking gross.
Let him
Now back
smell.
to Big Cat. Billy is still not broken.
That's what a man
He's
smells
breaking
like.
inside, Jake. Jesus Christ.
Oh my goodness! What a save! That came out of nowhere!
That came out of nowhere.
Who's breaking it?
That match just ended and it's still in trouble. All of Big Cat's antics can slap him back in the face right now. Billy has loosened up.
Come on!
Billy's got to be careful though. Big Cat saved the tower the other day.
But the Berserkers take first place in Group B.
Press would plummet down the standings to third place.
They entered the day at first. They would be out of contention if they lose this.
They'd be on the wrong side of the bubble if this tower falls.
Just let it.
This is going to be a
This
while.
would mean a playoff clinch
He's gonna
for
have to work
Berserkers if
his
this tower
dick
falls.
off.
We've
to get
only
this thing
seen
to stay
one
up.
team in the league clinch.
And he saved it
Defending all the
2
way
days
down
in a
here.
row. 2 matches in a row.
The
He'd have to save
fulcrum,
it.
On
baby!
Tuesday. Can he do it again?
Billy said there was a fulcrum. I believe it's sitting on the fulcrum. The fulcrum is bending. That is why this tower is the way it is.
Very
Jeff,
nice.
the interesting
That's the wrong fulcrum you're spinning.
Nice.
That's the wrong fulcrum.
started
Take your
tilting.
time.
This is a Big Cat Rone tower, though. At any point, it can fall because it is so unstable from the first 5 moves.
Yep. Give that a little twist. Yeah.
Stabilizing.
Massaging the tower.
Barely.
Now
It's
look
on
who
top
wants to be
of that
serious.
triple
Team
hanger.
Press wants to be serious now.
We welcome the
In the middle of the
Yeah, you
tower.
want to be serious now.
You were born in the bullshit. That's where it's, so I would wiggle that one maybe
Big
the
Cat
other
gotta
way,
keep
honestly.
moving this tower. Ooh, starting
I'm
to
not in.
step right.
I'm not in
Cat.
stripes. I'm right here. Look at this.
You do not want to have to touch this tower, though, if you are the Berserkers. The Big Cat can find a way to keep it stable.
He'll figure out a way to do it.
If Big
but now
Cat
he's shook.
survives this, Billy
He's
has
shook.
just opened up. So that
Little bit of
quiet
humble
shit
pie.
is done.
No, yeah, Billy has.
That's the wrong
shed
A little bit
fulcrum.
of humble pie.
Search.
Getting
That's the
closer.
wrong fulcrum.
Big
Very
Cat
nice.
twisted.
That's the right fulcrum.
You know what that means.
The thing around which something bends.
That's not it.
Block 28. Picked by just 7%.
You'll never be able to leave.
In the 0 to 29 range.
Oh, your
Question 4.
clock.
Big Cat
Time's
only
out.
picked by 14%.
Billy's starting to chirp Big Cat now. Keep that in mind.
The tables have turned, but can Big Cat survive this adversity?
I don't know.
Yes, that's the move. That little spin is what you need. Yep. Yes.
Just keep touching it until something works out.
Keeps twisting.
I think
Yeah, literally do that.
I mean, I'll tell you how to do it. You need a 180-degree turn on the 7th block.
So 180 on the 7th block.
180 on the 7th block.
Just told Big Cat what he thought he needed to do to save the tower. Billy is the expert at twisting the tower.
Big Cat.
I think Big Cat's made it worse at this point, though.
Still a long way to go.
But he had to try something.
No,
can't
you need a
blame him.
180-degree turn. You need that go to back to perpendicular.
Remember, there is no time limit, despite the props on the
The
table.
radii is way off.
Yep. Yeah, turn it back.
Nice.
Keep it perpendicular there.
Yeah, remix it.
And
Keep it
now between the
perpendicular.
7th and 8th, that fulcrum.
You dropped out of college, dude. Relax.
I'm still in
Big
college.
Cat opening
No,
up now.
I
Does
thought
that
you
mean he's
dropped
getting
out.
more confident?
That's
a
weird.
presentation
So you're playing
tomorrow.
Jenga instead of
He's in an acting class,
you're
dude.
playing Jenga instead of being in college right now? That's interesting.
He's a working college student.
Yeah.
Oh my!
Suck
Oh
my-
my!
suck
He
my
got it to go!
Unbelievably bad move by Billy. Why Billy would not wait to break
You told me how
character?
to do it. You're so stupid. I was lost, and then you told me how to do it.
Billy told Big Cat how to do it, shed his ability to not listen to Big Cat.
Don't listen, Billy.
Now
He
they
does it
find
with the
themselves on the
headphones,
other
and he
side of
told me
this.
how to fix it.
Don't listen, Billy.
You are
An awful
so
tournament.
He can make it stand up. He spent 2 minutes.
Billy is
I was
speechless.
lost.
That was a
I had
cold-
no idea what I was doing, and then Billy told me how to do it.
He thinks he's big braining me, but I told him how to stabilize the tower so Rudy could get a pull.
Oh, yeah.
That's one
It
of
was
the worst.
literally about
That's
going
one of the
over,
chess
you
game.
idiot.
Welcome
Jake, that's one of the
easily
5
just
worst spin zones
put
I've
it-
ever heard in my
He could have
life.
stabilized it
I
by
was
just holding it
fucked.
to wait
One
to
of the
fall out
worst
pieces.
spin zones.
Totally fucked until Billy told me what
Kiss
to
him,
do.
kiss him, kiss him.
Rudy's
God,
starting not
just damn
done
it,
yet
you're
according to
stupid.
Spider. Doesn't like the call, but you can see in our sky cam presented by Heine Hard Seltzer,
Just-
there's still gap there.
Where?
An appalling
Oh,
spin
whoa,
zone.
whoa,
by
Rudy.
Billy.
Dude, relax.
Take it easy,
Wow, this
Spaz.
team,
Rudy,
chill,
everything was
chill.
looking great
You're
for them, and now they have
spaz,
turned
man.
into
That's
pure
good.
chaos.
That's good. It's good. It's good.
They're
Oh, Billy, can you
disheveled.
hear?
They're upset.
Weird.
Hold, Ron.
So you did
Ron,
drop
right,
out.
yeah.
Bro,
Before
chill.
we begin this
I said we
turn,
can't hold.
Rone
I said we can't.
ignoring Spider.
He simply cannot.
The game
Let's
is
see
on.
what
They're
just
gonna fuck it up, don't
happened
worry.
on that previous turn. Big Cat saved the match once again.
Yeah, Big Cat thought it was over. And look, I mean, it almost fell.
If he stabilized
It almost
it.
fell. Half the people weren't even looking. They were just
He's
thinking,
even
okay,
fucking
Big Cat's going to
stabilized.
retower and move on to the next turn.
Yeah, I know.
It took him probably about, I would say, 5 to 6 minutes to try to figure out a way to twist it. Billy gave him some advice on how to twist it, where to twist it. Big Cat said it was over. He knew it. Then he twisted it to what Billy said. It worked, and now the tables have turned because Billy has shed the character. He's listening, he's talking, he's reacting, and if Rone can pull this off, Billy will be stepping up to the plate with the most pressure he's ever had in Stool streams.
See the one
Block
right here?
30. We're done with that 0 to 29
Oh, you got
range.
it.
On to the 25% in 30 to 35. And Jeff, those headphones for Billy are now useless because he's opened up.
Billy does not
Yeah,
want to
just
go,
do
and
it,
if
dude.
Rone can be
We all know,
successful
he
here,
is up. You're talking. You listen.
he evens the tower out a little bit.
Everything.
This is the most pressure we've seen Billy
I
ever
fucking
have.
dropped my ball sack on your forehead.
How's your forehead feel with all
How's
that
your
ball sack on
forehead?
it?
My balls aren't even that big.
First place on the line, outright in Group B.
I would stay top.
Yeah.
Or you got to spin it, the
Yeah.
fulcrum.
You got to
So
spin
the fulcrum.
Oh, dude, I'm a college dropout.
The fulcrum.
Don't listen to him, Billy. You're still in college. You're fully in college still.
No, that's a
Billy
trade
said
school
he would
term.
not
Yep.
let
No,
Big
he's
Cat
still in
Rone
college. He's
get in
just
his head
taking a
again.
break.
Great
Just
move
take
by
a
Billy
break.
football, though.
You're not on a gap
taking
year.
a
You're
break.
not
Some
on a gap
resilience.
year. That a baby.
He's just taking a break.
And it's clear.
Big Cat back up, though.
At block 32. He's going to retower the previous block, which is legal.
Doesn't want to do it, though. That's the Rudy. He's making sure there's an open lane. That's a smart move because once Big Cat picks up the block, he's not able to retower with just a hand.
a fat lane.
Before he goes for the block, he can do this. This is a veteran move.
Yeah, trying to create as much space as possible if and when he gets to the retowering portion of block 32. And we have
Take that shit.
Rone on his phone. We've seen a couple of warnings dished out.
One more, that's a violation. You understand?
No.
I mean, flat out said no. He does not.
Yeah, thank you for taking that.
We have our
Spider.
second phone confiscation of the day. Spider takes away Rone's. But right now, all the attention on the 35-year-old out of Wisconsin. Big Cat made a miraculous move in his last turn. Can he do it again to keep extending this match?
Dan.
Another quick reach tower. Another save for now.
No, don't get in the
He drops it with ease.
Don't get in.
That's going to even it out a little bit. So I think he knew that was going to help him. He was a little more calm than
Here
the
we
last
go.
one. But he's going to have to
Dan's
twist it
gonna
again.
touch
I
the tower
think.
for 15 minutes.
No, don't.
Wow.
Don't get in the square.
Same
Let him-
exact spot. Some deja vu for Big Cat. Will it work again?
Is this one down here again, 7th tower or 7th, the fulcrum?
Nope. There's a save. Still some maintenance to do up top.
Wrong fulcrum.
Oh, he did twist it a lot.
one
And
should I
he saved
go
from
with?
going the
This
other
one down
way.
here,
Wrong
Which one?
fulcrum.
7th from the bottom.
Billy, which one?
Wrong fulcrum.
Trying to
Getting a
find the
phone call.
fulcrum.
Oh, there's some stability. Is it
Good to go,
enough?
good to go, good to go.
Is
good
it
to go.
enough? Oh no! Oh no! There it goes! It's a Jenga! And we have a new leader in Group B! The Berserkers are into the playoffs!
Billy breaks his headphones, and they have clinched a spot in the next round. They move atop the group. Smashed. He spikes his headphones.
You gotta go.
I don't even think those were his. I think those were Rudy's.
Real quick.
He has to go.
Real
Unbelievable.
Shocking.
What a win. I thought Billy blew it after Big Cat's first save, but it's not enough the second time. He thought it might have been good.
Rone,
He just
Rone.
started the tip. He couldn't save it. Berserkers, the second team in the playoffs.
Team Press started the day in first. They are now in third place. Down the stream to the Phillips Norelco locker. Coach Doug's in Big Cat.
Thank you very much. Yeah, Rone has stormed out of
Well,
the
he
studio.
had to go. He had a commitment that he had to do. Billy was late to the match. He was late. He screwed up everyone's schedule. So I feel bad that Rone was late to the thing that he had to go to, which we all knew he had to go to. But I fucked up. I thought I was good. It's okay. I'm sad that Billy has ruined Stool streams by not participating. But I guess that's what you got to do when you're in someone's head as much as I'm in Billy's head.
Are you surprised the clock didn't work?
No, that clock. I thought it was going to be one that actually ticked, which would have been awesome. But it's a digital, I don't know, Queen's Gambit.
Absolutely, absolutely.
Yeah, I didn't buy it.
Great
Someone
show.
gave it to me.
Oh, okay. And,
Yeah, no, we put on a great show. Billy did nothing.
And are you worried about the playoffs?
No. I mean, if we don't make it, we don't make it.
True. All right, back to
Yeah.
you in the studio. Thank you.
Thank you, Doug's. Thank you, Big Cat. Jeff, let's get to our Phillips Norelco close shave of the match. A lot happened during the match, but the electricity started before the match. There was pregame fighting.
We'll show footage of them shaking hands right now, I'm sure, after this. But beforehand, literally, there you go, no pun intended, Jake. The close shave of the match, the handshake got very ugly. Spider protecting the tower. Big Cat using props and apple boxes to hover over the line. It was as ugly as we expected. I just didn't expect Big Cat to be on the losing end of things. Congratulations to Berserkers. They are moving on to the playoffs.
Look at the sportsmanship after this one. The Berserkers are in. Throw up the X in their standings. They have clinched. They are in.
Not the group yet.
No. We don't have the Y. Y is clinched division. X is in. So congrats to the Berserkers at 4-1. They're down the stream with the Phillips Norelco locker with Coach Doug's.
Great. Okay, thank you very much. I am down here with the winners of today's second match, the Berserkers. Billy, how do you feel after that amazing victory?
Dude, that was hype. That was hype.
So hype.
Last time sitting in this stool after last time we played was like lowest of the lows. I got great vibes going into the playoffs. I think we mathematically eliminated them from the playoffs, so it's open season. We're out here. We're going for the 10K.
We out
and
here.
we're hyped. We're hyped, boys. Boys are buzzing.
Absolutely.
Let's
and
go.
So are you sleeveless from now on?
Sleeveless from now on.
Okay, sleeveless from now on.
The right to bear arms.
Okay. And Rudy, how do you feel?
I feel great. We knew that they were going to throw everything at us in terms of bits, gags, that kind of thing. I put Billy in headphones and basically just turned him into an animal, and he performed like an animal.
Yeah, they took those headphones immediately. How do you feel about that?
I knew that it was okay if they took mine, but I just had to make sure they kept them on Billy's. Unfortunately, Billy did smash the headphones, which were Feidelberg's, but I think he did repair them If not, we're going to have to buy some new headphones, but it was worth it to win.
Absolutely. Worth it to win, willing to do anything to win the Berserkers. Thank you so much. Congrats on the win.
Those were the
Thank you guys.
All right, thank you, Coach Duggs. Jeff, let's dive in once again. So much movement in Group B. We have a new leader. The Berserkers are 4-1. They are in.
Who would have saw that coming? The scenario today was pressed. Big Cat and Rone could clinch a playoff spot if they won both games. Guess what? They now drop down to 3rd place. They lose the head-to-head so far right now. Yeah, right there. That should actually say Pubes 2nd place. Pubes in 2nd place.
Right.
Prest goes from 1st to 3rd in 2 matches, and Berserkers throw the clinch next to their name. They have moved on to the playoffs. Could still get a bye, but at this point, who cares? When $10,000 in the line, just get in to the playoffs, Jake.
Jeff, if you're Pubes too, suddenly you're only 1 game back in the loss column. Frank the Tank has life.
And you have no losses in terms of head-to-head tiebreakers. They've played every team once. They've lost all 3 times. But if they can manage to win out, they still have a great shot at getting in the playoffs, especially knowing that they really should be 2-1, could be 3-0, Jake.
Yeah, we have 2 clinched spots, 1 in Group B. The Berserkers are 4-1. 1 in Group C, that's the chalk at 4-0. Speaking of Group C, it's time for our grand finale. It is the football team versus Team Josh Duhamel. The winner of this one will be in 2nd place and have a chance to clinch after the break.
Yeah, but let's talk about the important thing. If Josh Duhamel loses today, they have been eliminated. If Josh Duhamel does not win today, it is over for them. They will move to 1-4. They will be mathematically eliminated and not have a chance to go to the playoffs. The Chalk already clinched. There's only 1 spot remaining in this group. The Chalk clinched with their win over PFT and Kelly, the football team, the other day. If Josh Duhamel loses today, they have found themselves knocked out.
But on the flip side, Jeff, 48 hours ago, Team Josh Duhamel was 0-3. Their captain quit, cut herself. We have a new player. If they win today, they would be in 2nd place, where 2 days ago they were in shambles.
Yeah, I mean, Pat had a tough first day, but then recollected, regrouped, found a way to perform well. They got a massive win. And look this. They're back. They're ready to go. It's going to be a much different pace game than the last 2 we saw. Not quite as fast, not as much shit-talking. This is Jenga, Jake. You never know. The game style, the play style, it's all different, and they all need to find a way to get into the playoffs. And right now, Josh Duhamel trying to avoid being eliminated.
1-3, Josh Duhamel, 1-1 football team. Speaking of eliminated, would they be the first? All 12 teams are still alive as of this moment,
They would be
right?
the first team to be eliminated from the playoffs.
Yeah, remember, top 2 in each group make the playoffs. Top 2 overall earn a bye.
Home.
We'll see what happens after Thanksgiving break, but now let's send it down the stream. Spider is with our 2 teams to introduce the rules.
Thanks so much, Jeff and Jake. Quick rules before we get started. Football team, please remain inside the light green tape. Only use your phones now to retweet the stream, which is live on Barstool Sports main account. Same goes for you, Team Josh. Remain inside the yellow tape, the light green tape you see on the floor. Excuse me. When it comes to extracting a block, please only 1 hand at a time. Should you use 2, your teammate will be penalized, forced to extract the first block they touch on their next turn. Once per game, each team will be given an opportunity to change their block should the 60 seconds expire and they are forced to take that block. However, this does not apply on violations. Kelly, make sure to retweet the stream and put the phone down. We will send it back up to the booth. But real quick, let's go through the order. It will be PFT, Pat, Kelly, and then Cons. Back up to the booth with Jake and Jeff.
All right, thanks so much, Spider. Jeff, it all comes down to this. By the way, 4 players alive entering this final match for 2K. If not, that jackpot will marinate and cook throughout Thanksgiving break, and we'll have 2,500 there next week.
And again, this is an elimination game right here. You know, you watch Survivor.
Yep.
There's nothing more embarrassing than being the first one sent home. That is the most embarrassing shit in the world. There's no redemption island here.
Nope.
You can't return. Josh Duhamel would find themselves on the outside looking in for good.
Would be tough indeed. All right, it is time to begin our grand finale, our final match before Thanksgiving, and more importantly, Jeff, our final match before next Friday's cut deadline. Remember, 1 week from tomorrow is the deadline for captains to cut their teammate, which could still happen.
Get some of your followers.
Yeah, very well could happen. I haven't heard any actual firm rumors yet on that. I know a couple teams, I can't say it on
PFT,
air,
whenever you're ready, let's
who are
go.
looking at people, Will they make the move? I don't know, but I know there's a couple people looking, but nothing firm saying that there will for sure be a cut.
Whoa.
All right,
Great
so here
first
we
ball.
go. Mr. Commenter,
Pat, you're
Great
next.
first
the captain
ball.
of the football team at 1-1.
Me.
Takes
Yep.
out a Tittleman's crest
Pat,
midway
go
down
ahead.
the tower.
No, I'm captain.
Khan's looking like he's
Why
going to
did
go
you
to an
think you
early
picked that?
spring party
You
at a bougie Jersey Shore house.
Pat making his
Kelly
third
doesn't know
appearance
how to use
this
the
week.
microphone.
He was picked up off the waiver wire by Captain Cons
Kelly.
back on Monday.
Go ahead.
All right, Kelly.
Now trying to keep Josh Duhamel alive heading into our bye week.
Good pick, Kelly. Good
Interesting.
block.
Interesting block choice.
Great block, Kelly.
It's an interesting BC.
PFT keeping his sugar low. He had a diet soda this morning.
Great block. Also had 2 soups for lunch.
PFT didn't seek out soup. He heard soup is good for the
Had 2
soul.
of them. Had a turkey chili and had a lobster bisque.
I don't want you to talk to them during this.
I'm talking to myself. I'm just reminding myself. Because I had a great lunch.
PFT just got yelled at for talking to
Because
us.
they get in your head.
No one's in my head right now.
Yeah, PFT said there was
I think the only one
one
in your head is your teammate.
sense of strategy
From what I
when
can
it
see.
comes
At least I
to
have
this
a teammate
match.
that sticks
he
around.
said it is time to put
That guy's right here.
I don't
this
standing right
Jenga
next to
team
you.
I don't
into
get
hyper.
abandoned
He's
by
right
my
here.
teammates.
He's right here.
Kelly would never walk out on me because she
Put the
was
football
pregnant.
team in the
She'd
hyperdrive?
walk out on you
Yes.
for a lot
I
of
thought you were
different
going to say
reasons.
time to put this team to
I
sleep.
wouldn't.
I think
very
we
I think you absolutely
That was
would.
the most
too.
half-assed no I would have
putting
ever
it
heard.
I mean, this would be such a massive win because Josh Duhamel would be eliminated.
Are you kidding me?
Josh Duhamel would be
I'm
eliminated,
very
and then the
loyal.
only other team behind the football team would be a team that's 0-3 right now. This would
Imagine
be
you
this
lose
is
like
such a
right now.
pivotal game.
All right, let's send it down the stream. Doug's is with Mr. Commenter.
Thank you very much. Yeah, and so PFT, you mentioned that you had soup today, 2 soups.
Yeah, well, you might. There's some disambiguation, some controversy over whether or not chili is in fact a soup. But I had a turkey chili with some cheese and then a lobster bisque for my lunch today, so I'm feeling
And
great.
which one came first?
I had the chili first.
Chili first, and you
Chili
washed it
first.
down with some lobster bisque.
Well, then I started going to AB, back and forth, which mixed it together in the belly.
Lobster bisque chili.
Lobster bisque chili. I think I invented a new soup today, but it was delicious. Wouldn't change a thing. You got it, Kelly. Great block.
Congratulations.
Thank you.
Thanks.
Great
Here's
block,
Kelly
Kelly.
Martin. PFT rooting her on. The Stoolies are not.
You two sound
Kelly's
like
most popular
you're-
picks
are-
in
are
this
a couple
match
fresh out of
at
couples therapy.
29%. Pat at 28%.
Overly complimentary.
Cons 24%.
No, I think she's doing great.
PFT just 18%.
Listen.
Question 6.
I
Fill
got
in the
a
blank.
teammate.
The most popular
I got a
pick.
teammate.
37 blocks picked by 16% of the
Just
field.
a shame Kate couldn't be here.
I
don't
hope one
care.
of the
Who
4
cares?
wins, Jake.
Easy, Cons. Top is shaking.
It would be a miracle, but I hope one of the 4
Oh my
wins.
God,
Could you
I would love
imagine
if
at
you
your
guys lost
family's
right
Thanksgiving
now.
That'd
dinner?
be great.
Then I
Oh,
could
what'd
leave
you
early.
do last week? Oh, I won $2,000 in
trying
Play
to pull half
Barstool app
day
with
today.
no risk whatsoever.
Okay,
I
we're
won
going
money
with
on
that. That's
Captain
fine.
Cons.
Right. All right, Jeff. Let's check out your keys
No
to the
risk,
match.
Captain Cons. bet.
Presented
It is
by
so
Heineken
cold
Hard
in
Seltzer.
here.
Patience
Same exact
for Josh
mentality.
Duhamel.
shit,
Patience
Cons, let's
is
just
key
stick
here, and
with it.
also a
It's
reminder to
actually
check
wins.
out Lost in the Sun from 2016, a very underrated Josh Duhamel movie. And then for football team, you got to let Kelly be Kelly.
Let
PFT
Kelly
can't
cook.
get in the way.
Let Kelly.
Let Kelly cook. PFT, I think, maybe got in the spotlight a little too much in the last match, and that ended up going to their loss. And then use the impatience of Josh Duhamel against, and they
Slow
are an
and steady.
impatient group.
That was a
On the note of
dickhead move
Kelly
on
being
Cons, but
Kelly,
that's fine.
PFT told me last
has-
night, he said, I
Cons has
can't
to resort to
control
gimmicks."
Kelly. I don't want to control Kelly. We all get mad at each other. Good teams have productive arguments.
We had a players-only meeting. Hash some things out.
PFT not going with the hoodie
Hi,
today,
Bob.
though, so they're not really on the same page.
We play different positions.
Yep.
It's like first baseman's mitt as opposed to a guy that plays right field, you know?
Despite the loss, Jake, like I said, they do sit pretty. Even with a loss today, they would lose the tiebreaker to Josh Duhamel. That is true.
Right.
Very
All right,
true.
Spring, make a big
However,
pick.
with a lot left in at 1 and 2, they would be alive.
Don't
What if
laugh,
they
Kelly.
win? They move to 2 and 1. Josh Duhamel's eliminated, and then the only thing that PFT and Kelly would have to do would beat the Rangoon
job,
Wranglers
Kelly.
one more time, and they're in.
And they have not won
And-
yet, the Wranglers.
Right. This
They're
is
almost-
a
That's your
massive,
patented move,
massive.
is the
Like I said,
one-hand pull.
I
decision
made
day.
that
encouraging
mistake
it.
one time.
Here goes the arguments for the football
You're
team.
never gonna let me live that down.
They think see
Crazy.
here's a mistake that Josh Duhamel's making. They think this is a negative thing. I think it's a positive thing.
Yep.
I think if PFT and Kelly are not talking, something's wrong.
Great job, Kelly. Great job.
Yeah, Pat did say that Kelly is flat out better than PFT at Jenga. She's
fine.
louder and is sure of herself. She has steady hands and wants the bag. Remember the
means
bag? That
if
is
you're better
why
than me, that means I did a
PFT
great
picked
job
Kelly.
drafting,
If they
so
win it
credit
all
to me as a
10K,
GM.
she's getting the cash. She's buying a purse.
a purse or a bag. I don't know what the proper terminology is there. She's been looking for it for quite a long time.
She lunch out of it.
There you go. Nice. And
Remember, PFT may keep it for himself, he said.
And chicken.
Hey, he's the captain.
Extra noodles.
Back to your survivor point. Nothing's written in stone. He can do whatever he wants.
PFT's been looking to carry around a bag for quite a while.
What does that mean?
He just just thinking about being a purse guy.
Interesting choice. Wow.
It's not really that interesting of a choice.
I mean, it's very interesting.
It's a middle block, 6 blocks down.
Yeah, well,
you're pretty standard Jenga pull.
The fact that you're not thinking 6 moves ahead.
NBSBD.
It's very
block,
telling.
6 blocks down.
There we go. Let's go.
You sure?
You see, he's angling it a little bit on purpose.
Wow. There we go.
Gets it to go down the middle.
They don't know what they're talking about.
Now
I don't even know why you listen
it's
to
back
them.
to Pat.
They're a bunch of dumbos
But
over
his
there.
teammate Cons is down the stream with Coach Ducks.
Thank you very much. Cons, you have a lot of layers on today. Do you think that's going to affect your play?
No, you know, it's rather chilly here in the Triple S, and I'm soft. I like to stay warm. That's what it comes down to. Just want to keep these arms warm.
I understand that as a fellow soft person.
Yeah.
I appreciate that. Good luck.
Thank you.
Thank you, Dogs. Thank you, Cons. And Jeff, we mentioned the new faces in the crowd today. The Blakes, DK, and Coach O can't be happy with Part of My Take's performances so far. Big Cat gets swept. PFT trying to save that.
Yeah, Big Cat, I think, a little stunned by, not the first loss, but the second loss. The second loss kind of rattled them a little bit. They're now in, they're not in bad shape. They're not in great shape anymore. Their fortunes turned quite a bit here. PFT trying to clean it up a little bit, a little redemption.
You're great.
But technically, if the broadcast goes up, well, that's a
Good,
win
right?
for
Okay.
you, that's a win for Hank, and then Billy got the win. So
Right.
that's
We're
3
not-
wins
That's
to
fair.
2 losses. That would be a Part of My Take victory.
As long as we get on the air, it's a win for Hank.
If the stream cuts out, it's a loss.
He tries to be like, oh, look at me, I'm Cons, I'm strong. I
don't see that happen.
Knock on
I'm
wood.
gonna punch the block out.
I could hear the control room
We go with
cringing
diplomacy
with that
on
thought.
these blocks.
The chaos that would
I
ensue.
what I jinxed was the potential stream cutout.
Yes.
That's smart on my part.
You should go low.
Pete taught me that
if you
trick.
can.
When they go low, we go high.
Yep.
Back to PFT here. PFT told us
he just quoted Ted Cruz.
Yes. PFT said he didn't sleep well after his loss the other day.
Huge Ted Cruz guy.
Yeah, I actually also talked to him afterwards.
They're going to hate you for that.
Whatever.
I actually think Cons is Jenga-splaining PFT right now. PFT knows what he's doing. It's an interesting tactic, but hey, when you get that first win under your belt, you start to pick up a different bit of confidence. I kind of wish Cons had that with Josh Duhamel early on. Josh Duhamel said he's very happy with Captain Cons, though. I will note that. Said he may actually cast him in a future movie. That's a big deal. Very cool for Cons.
We saw him give the shout out earlier.
PFT had the tower. I actually talked to PFT in private. I thought he headbutted the tower as it fell. He didn't headbutt it over. I thought he did a little comical headbutt, but he actually tried to save the tower with his head in their last match. He thought he might try to save it with the top of his noggin, give the tower some head. It did not work out. The blocks just continued to fall. But I cleared that up with him after last match.
Kelly not a fan of that comment, Jeff?
No, she did not like that.
It's disgusting.
I can go this row, right?
Yes. No, not that one.
That's an illegal row.
Whoa.
That's an illegal row.
One below it.
All right, relax,
It's
everyone.
4.
No,
It's always 4.
We're not relaxing.
Okay. Okay.
Spider shaking his head.
Pat, I got
fucking
$100
disgusted.
if you knock the tower over.
Okay.
Pat almost just took $100. That would have been definitely not allowed.
No, we're gonna win 10,000.
Mine was sarcastic.
Did you just
I
have
was doing
$100
satire.
like in your back pocket, not even in a wallet?
Yeah, it's very tightly rolled up.
I think that's a
Why?
fake
I
$100 bill.
don't
No,
know.
Because you never know.
It's actually just a normal $100 bill.
Because you never know.
You faked it.
So now back to Kelly.
Glenny Balls has fake $100 bills sitting right by his desk. That's all I'm going to say.
Kelly did tell us that she thinks PFT got a little cocky in their last match.
I don't know if
I
they
said
got
it in a
cocky.
nice
I think
way,
they
though.
got
I
complacent.
wasn't dissing you.
Kelly's the person that's like, well, I said with all due respect.
Yeah. No, I like.
Right before she insults
I
you.
like that Kelly has like a late '90s slang terms just like built up in her head. I wasn't dissing you, Dumbo. As if.
Bottom 2 here, 5 up, 1 plus.
There you go, Kelly.
Oh,
Potentially.
it's a little off, actually. I don't want to cheat.
That looks good, Kel.
Great job.
It's clear.
You
Now
should
back
pound
to
it.
Cons.
Noggin.
Above it.
Cons called Pat's performance.
No,
right there.
No,
From Monday to
because
Tuesday, night and day.
This
He pulled the
one?
losing
But what are
block
you
on
talking about?
Monday
The
and
one with
helped
two in it.
give the
Yeah,
team's
but
first
then take
victory less than
Put your hand
24 hours
forward.
later.
Right.
Yeah.
If it's loose.
She's not.
She's not loose. Okay. She is not loose.
Going with that western block right around the midway point of this tower.
You're getting cute with it.
Looking a little bit wiggly there. Nice and easy.
It's teamwork.
Has anyone ever commented how these look like ice cream sandwiches?
Yeah. Yeah, it's the first thing I thought of.
Is Khan's drunk?
I don't know.
What are these comments?
He is much looser than usual.
Even Pat is like, what is happening
Side
here?
PFT if you can.
Ooh, it's a little wobbler.
Oh,
It's a little wobbler.
Do it.
Oh, it's
This
wobbling.
is- I'm
This
starting
is
to get-
incredible.
I'm getting a little concerned here.
Whoa.
Don't get crazy.
Get crazy.
Don't get crazy.
Get crazy, young king.
Yeah, do it, King. Just live your best life. Don't listen to Kelly.
I think you gotta go up higher. I don't know.
I think you have 30 seconds.
60
Listen to
seconds.
Spider and no one else.
I was just
No
guessing.
violations today so far.
Jake, that's the wrong side of a jinx.
Well, usually, I don't know if we've gone a full broadcast without a
I
violation.
don't like this tower, Kelly.
I know it's crazy, but
I don't like
also-
this tower.
gotta get
45 seconds.
True,
to
they're
block.
learning.
The veterans.
Or that same row.
Oh,
on
No call there by
didn't touch
Spider.
Didn't
No
touch it.
call. It was close.
Something tells me he will.
2 hands. I'm calling it.
Oh, he calls the violation.
Yes.
He calls the violation.
Recall, Mr. Official! Recall, Mr. Official!
They're always
Automatic review.
But
That's
it's
a smart
important-
move by Spider.
But it's important that the call on the floor is violation.
That's a smart move by Spider.
Here we go. Call on the floor violation.
It triggers the review.
Hand off. Hand off.
Are you kidding me? It's very much on.
I don't know the call on the floor. What's Spider's final decision?
Yeah, that's on.
It comes down to his thumb.
Spider,
That's
it's
his
so
thumb.
blatant.
That
Hand off.
That's on the right.
was his thumb on.
His left middle finger too looks on.
No, I think if anything, it's the thumb. But Spider decides.
Spider decides. Call on the floor is violation.
It's gonna be hard for him to overturn that, though. I don't know.
Here's another angle. Yes, that is important.
No,
Call on the floor
you
is
see the
yes.
shadow of the thumb. It's not touching.
Yeah, no, that's a.
Oh.
You
that's a
see.
Show me
Yeah,
the
there's
other
a shadow.
shot. Show me the other
There's a
shot.
shadow there.
I think this is the best shot.
Don't be influenced.
Yeah, I'm not touching.
Stick with your
That's
guts,
not a,
Spider.
that's not a shadow
I think
under the.
Spider, there's
Yeah,
no.
you can see the shadow. It's not a touch.
That's a,
Not a touch.
Are you kidding
Call
me?
reversed.
Wow! You know what? That's a great call. Great call.
How is
The
that even
second
fair?
angle.
Jesus!
That's why we have the angle.
Okay.
Great job by the production because the
All
overhead
right.
shot, it looked like it touched, but I think Spider saw we all saw. The second shot showed that was a shadow. There's a shadow
let's
between
actually
it.
buckle down.
Great job by the production booth there to get both those replays. That helped it out. Cons is furious.
Team Duhamel cannot believe it. Remember, they are eliminated with a loss today.
Just got Josh Duhamel he said fuck. That's all he said. He was not pumped there. But great call by Spider. Triggered the review by calling it a two-hand touch. Saw the shadow. The
Hold
multiple
that.
angles come into play. Great job.
How about that? I did not jinx it because there wasn't a violation.
I mean, Jake, that was almost an incredible jinx.
Yep.
Like
Great
the
job,
turn.
PFT.
Right. PFT survives, or it seems like he will survive some adversity on block 20.
Hold for a replay after this.
All right, PFT puts it up. And Jeff, going back to that review, another look here. Team Duhamel, specifically Captain Cons, he couldn't believe the call.
Yeah, again, Con's being a little bit of a wacky guy today. I don't know what's going on here. But I would also be upset because I think all of us thought on the first replay, it was probably a violation, but the second replay showed he very much did not touch with two hands. Great replay. Cons, I think, has calmed down. He's realized
we're
it
good.
now.
Go ahead.
But in the moment, you're like, violation. Why would you not be that excited? And the game pace here has slowed down quite considerably. These two teams are locking in a bit more.
Yeah, the winner of this match could decide
Are
if
you a
Captain
lefty, Pat?
Cons becomes Captain Calm down the stretch here.
That's great. It's the periwinkle blue.
Jake,
they
that was
swear.
tough.
Captain Con.
You didn't like that one?
Nah, Jake, that was tough. That was Jake. I'm gonna have a hard time. I'm gonna have a hard time with that one. That one was tough, Jake.
I liked it, Jake.
Throwing me under the bus. Next thing you know, you'll be on the turf playing for 10K after.
No, never.
Thanksgiving.
That I would never do.
Yep.
I would never jump on the chance for money like PFT
Poke
did.
it, girl. Poke that thing.
Poke it for your bag.
Block 22 here for Kelly.
Oh,
32-year-old.
I can't begin to overstate how
That one moved a little.
how weird Cons is being today.
The one that you just poked on the
What do you
left.
think it is? Is the purple?
I don't.
I thought I saw
Sure.
it move.
Oh shit, that was
I don't know. Like he's like
I
shaking.
didn't mean to do
What is
that.
he doing?
Kelly, you also have to.
He's giggling. We saw the giggles hurt Glenny Balls earlier this
Hey,
week.
pause after this block.
4.2. Run on
Very
4.
strange.
That one's eligible.
What's going on?
1, 2, 3.
Yeah, you can go with that.
Kelly
one.
counting out loud to number 4.
60 seconds
There
to
you
pick
go,
your
Kelly.
block.
There you
I
go.
got a block spider.
All right. Just
Found a
making sure.
Tillman's crest.
He knows.
On the highest you can go.
I like how the tower is taller than both of them now. It's going to be a little more difficult.
That's
We have
fresh.
apple boxes. Shut the fuck up.
Oh, you do apple boxes. That's right.
Apple pie.
Great.
Maybe I should have hooked it out.
It's almost too fragile to fucking.
Let me know if you need a box.
Kelly places it on the west side. Squeezes those two together. And it's clear.
Good pull.
Great
All
job,
right.
not phased.
Once
at
again,
all.
one more look at the violation and the reaction
There's
from
no
Captain
violation.
Cons.
It's a clean play.
Cons hearing about it, cannot believe it.
Oh,
That's like bad acting in a high school play. That's unbelievable. The overacting there.
Spiral hammy.
unfortunately for Cons, this is reality.
Spiral hammy.
And he is back
Nice and
into
slow.
the square
Slow
of
and
doom, the
steady.
35-year-old out of Plainfield, New Jersey, trying to ensure his squad does not get eliminated today.
Slow
I
and
believe he's
steady.
got a is that a Remembrance Poppy? I think his name on his hat there, the pin.
Wow. Didn't know Cons was pro heroin.
PFT, not a drug guy making a drug
Easy.
reference.
It's moving. That's coming out, though. Go to the other side. Don't get too loose on the back end.
Fuck me.
Kelly, I think
to
wants
the other side.
PFT to talk more.
Yeah, I gotta
shit
push it
to
back out
Cons.
this way.
Why?
Well, it feels like it's getting a little stuck.
Easy.
Let me just.
You can use your fingers to pull it out on that side.
No, it's good. It's good.
You're
An
moving
incredible
quite a
turn of
bit.
events in these last 3 matches where
Choke
Pat
up
has
on it.
become the mature one, Cons the immature jokester.
Choke up
It
on
is
it, nice and
interesting.
slow.
Something to monitor for sure.
Give you something to choke on.
Cons only 1 losing block in 5
Nice and slow.
matches.
It's wiggling, but you're fine.
Pat with 1. In fact, Jeff, only 3 combined losing blocks
Slow,
between
yeah.
these 4 players in their
Don't
careers.
shake. Don't shake,
Cons
Cons.
does idolize the Joker, circa the movie The Dark Knight, 2008.
Perfect.
And here we go.
Perfect. Paul Connor. Great
A
pull.
real name reference there. That's when you know things are serious.
His name is Connor, no relation to Connor Knapp, also known as Big Tennessee.
All right, down the stream, Doug's with Kelly.
Kelly, it's been a tremendously close match. How do you feel right now?
I feel good. I feel confident. I need PFT to just keep his head in the game and to ignore the announcers.
You feel like PFT's not keeping his head in the game right now?
No, he just likes to entertain the chatter, and I just would prefer if he doesn't.
Gotcha. You wish he was more of a team player.
No, he's a team player. Don't do that again. That's how we lost last game.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
Interesting how Kelly
Ooh, that one slid out
is telling
nicely.
PFT to ignore us.
Oh, it
Sixth
did.
match.
Yeah.
Oh, the tongue out. Whoa. What the hell?
I used 2 fingers on it.
Oh, God. Use 3. Go 3.
Really?
Don't.
Yeah, I'll go.
PFT.
Yes, nice. Nice. Go 3 fingers. Start with the cone.
What?
We gotta.
I don't know what that voice that Cons keep
If
doing.
you-
It's like Daffy Duck waking up from a coma.
It's like a bad Muppet. I don't know what voice
There's a lot of
Cons is
shit
doing,
talk
but he's
Cons.
going for it, and it's. I don't know. Again, they're on a streak. They're trying to build a streak. It's worth it. They're eliminated if they lose here. They got to pull out all the stops. Surprised Pat not doing some more hijinks too.
We'll see. We're only 24 deep. PFT only picked by 18% of the field.
Shout out to the
To end
chat.
this match.
I love you guys.
PFT.
I'd like the
now-
chat to start showing Kelly some
See
more
now,
respect,
simping
though.
for the chat, PFT.
Why?
Kelly's proven herself to be a
PFT's a
tremendous
man of the
competitor.
people. He understands the idea
Are
of
they
making the
saying that I'm not
broadcast a
good?
bigger deal than it already is. He's smart. He's a marketer.
PFT.
Oh, I don't play nearly as well when
Why
I know
are you
that there's
listening to
nobody
them
watching.
and not me?
What do you want me to say? What do
I'm
you want me to
literally
do?
having a conversation with
Okay,
you,
let's
and you're
talk.
talking to them, and they're not
Let's
even
have a chat.
talking
Let's
to
have
you.
a chat, Kelly. Let's have a private little chat that no one else can hear. What did you want to say?
Fucking crazy.
It's crazy stuff.
You can go to that 4th row now on the outside.
Contact Kelly.
Don't listen to Jeff D. Lowe and G.
Yep, there's where it is. Be careful.
Collins telling Pat to go to that 4th row. Remember, incomplete rows do count as a row. So that one block up top is row 1.
They got nothing.
KFT now with some noises in his
Bit of a
dugout.
psych out. Yeah, trying to psych him out a little bit there.
Scaring the tower
You're
over.
fine.
It's leaning, it's leaning.
It's not even moving.
It was not even close to falling.
It's leaning.
You're not great at that.
Look at how tall my king is.
Decent attempt.
Wow.
Pat against one of the tallest competitors. Pat, that's got to be to his advantage.
Yeah, 6'4", tied with Billy, according to Billy, who's 6'4".
Pat
The
is,
highest
Pat is
players
like
in the
2
league.
inches taller than
Yeah,
Pat.
Billy is not 6'4".
I thought you were going to say
very
he's 2
clear,
inches
yeah.
taller than you.
He is, yeah, he's about 2. Well, he is 2 inches taller than me, and then plus 2
A few more inches.
Then plus 2 more
PFT's
inches.
height listed as enough.
Then 2 more after that.
Yeah.
But remember,
That's
as
fine.
Kelly brings the box into the square of doom, PFT said he will never use the box. But Jeff, the other day you said you think that's BS. You think if there's 10K on the line, he will use the box.
He countered it. He said if it comes down to stepping on the Apple box to pull the $10,000 winning block, he said he will just have to accept the loss and move on.
Wow.
I'll dunk it.
He said
You see my vertical?
he said he'll jump and
Just
Stop right now.
60 seconds to pick a block.
DK knows.
I need more
Ask
time.
him.
DK Metcalf in attendance today. He'll fly out to his game tonight on Thursday
50
Night Football.
seconds.
Spider,
Color
can you
rush
just
tonight,
Color
not
rush.
say
Yeah.
anything?
At least for the Cardinals. I don't know about the Hawks. If they're going to go action green tonight.
40 seconds.
Don't
Spider!
listen to Spider. Kelly, you can go on the opposite side of the block that Pat pulled out to.
Where?
4 rows down.
30 seconds to pick a block.
Oh,
With that 4th row
what would I
once
do
again.
without you?
There you go.
Oh, we can't take that off. A little like that.
Yeah, don't touch him.
You'd be purseless. There you go. Hinge that.
What does that even mean?
What, hinge it?
Yeah.
Let's fucking hinge it, Kelly.
Just hinge it. It's pretty self-explanatory what it means. You just hinge it. One hand.
It's out.
Stop
Onto
saying
the
one hand.
box.
You just got a violation.
No, I didn't.
Well, you know.
You didn't even throw the challenge flag. I had to challenge it. You had no confidence in me.
You gotta let me do my thing.
There you go. Great job, Kelly.
And clear. So now
Thanks for
Collins
telling me
back
to go
to
that row because
27.
I was
As we march along
too
through this
afraid.
match, Jeff,
Oh,
Team
beautiful.
Josh Duhamel was fiery out of the gates. Haven't heard much of them the last couple of turns.
No, and things are going to start to get
Excellent.
real
Collins.
serious. Again, this match has
Great
slowed
ball.
down quite considerably. And
That's not
you
in the
can't
middle at
blame
all.
them because so
No,
much
that's
is
fine.
on the line, especially for Josh Duhamel, who
Middle more,
could
middle
be
more.
eliminated or will be eliminated with the loss, but could be just in general here today.
Pick it up.
Careful, Cons. You're shaking. That poppy leaf. There you
Good.
go.
Hans completes another block. So now onto 28 with PFT. New
Don't
4th
hit it
row
hard.
unleashed.
You just hit it however you want. Don't let her tell you what to do.
No, oh my God, PFT.
What? Say what you want to say.
Put your hands on each side
That'd
and
be
then
cheating.
pull it. No, your middle finger, thumb. You know what I mean?
Just pull it hard.
No,
Good.
don't.
Do what
don't.
I did in game 1.
Yeah.
Finds a Tittleman's
hard.
crest, which
Nice.
would eliminate another row.
P-
Yeah, we're not in a dire
There she
situation
goes.
yet, Jake, but we're nearing it.
Yep.
Tip.
The
Still
middle
got
of the
ways to
tower.
go.
Not many moves in the middle.
Chip it. Chip, Daddy.
Tip it. There it is.
Chip it. Chip it.
That's it out. Does not go for the quick
I'm
root tower.
Rascal.
For now.
There's
Way
still
is it
a
lean?
full
This way?
7
Yeah, I
moves
think you
right
need
now.
that side.
That's a lot.
Be very gentle. Don't slide it, just place it.
Slide it. This is International Men's Day. You gotta be the one making the calls here. Don't listen to Kelly. Wow.
Got it.
Dudes rock.
Fuck
PFT
yeah.
up and out.
Let's go, Pat.
Now to number 29 to Pat.
You got this. Yep, that's
Remember,
what I was thinking.
a loss eliminates
Careful,
Team
twist.
Duhamel in green. They would be the first team eliminated from our league.
And that'd be a
12
shame.
teams, one prize. 10K.
You hate to lose a celebrity owner if they do get eliminated.
But remember,
we love Josh.
they
Duhamel.
still have one more regular season match, and they can play spoiler.
Oh
if they
yeah,
lose.
absolutely. As they should play spoiler. Any team eliminated doesn't mean they're not playing anymore. They're
Right.
very much a part of it. If you're Josh Duhamel, if you get eliminated, who would you rather knock out? That's the question. Would you
Oh!
Right.
Do not listen to them.
Good Wranglers
60 seconds to pick your block.
or the football team?
Take your time. 60
There we
seconds
go,
is
Hank.
Maybe
forever.
you're just gonna hate PFT and Kelly after this. That's gotta be
There you
careful.
go, meme. Guy
Pat
looking around
running
the
out
tree.
of moves here, surveying the top half of the tower.
Spider, why aren't you
If you're
saying
gonna pick,
50,
you're gonna try to push
40?
up on that block.
50
as you
seconds
pull it
to
out.
pick a block.
Oh!
This is it.
This
That's
is
it.
it.
Just
This
be-
is it.
You're good.
This is it.
40 seconds now.
PFT and Kelly gaining confidence.
Pat,
think-
just stop for
I
a
think-
second.
I think they're a
Because
little
when
too
you're
dumb.
pulling it, it's pulling
I don't
two
think this is
blocks
gonna
at
be
the
the
top
move
of it.
that pulls.
That way,
30 seconds
be
to pick a
mindful.
Could be
block.
wrong, though,
You
Jake.
want to like push up on it with a little force as you pull it.
We can change our block once, right?
Yes.
Yeah, but I think you're good with that.
20 seconds.
Remember, only 7 moves in the tower right now. This would mean 6 moves remaining. If he
Oh,
pulls
I'm
this
next,
block.
right?
10,
This is it.
9.
Yep.
He feels good about this,
Pat,
Jake.
watch how
I have
when
time
you
to
pull
pick
it,
a
yeah, it
block.
pushes
This
that way.
does not have to be
You're
done
talking up
though.
here, right?
Yes.
Which one specifically?
Yeah, it was like last week.
Yeah, it's twisting a little.
Yeah, when as you're twisting
I
it
see,
to
I
the
just
other
gotta go
end,
back
I don't
this
want you to
way.
push it that way. That's it.
It's just gonna feel like there's gonna be a little drop once I pull this, and then I just gotta.
So just go quick to the top
I
once you get it.
that one when I pulled it out. This is
The last
it,
one?
right there.
No, the one before that.
Pat is locked in on this block. Trying to take it
This
out
game makes me so
clockwise.
Pat, I feel like hold on, just stop.
This is a
Let's
big
just
time
stop this a little bit.
side seat
Hold on, let me
Jenga
just
player.
look at it. Which way is it moving?
It's
You can tell this
everything
whole thing
is
is
going
captain.
this way.
Yes, it's going that way, but also everything
Rudderless.
above that block is tilting towards you.
leadership.
What is this for? I gotta move?
No, you have as much time as you want. You've already picked your block. Don't.
Why
He's
is
just
he doing
doing this for dramatic effect. Don't worry about him.
Spiders
Take your
count
time.
down. 3.
You're fine.
2.
Take as much time
One.
as you
I
need.
got it.
Takes it out on the east side again. Oh,
Oh!
of the tower.
Oh, buddy.
Oh.
Oh, buddy. Oh, buddy.
Moving.
Tower twisting on top of that triple hanger.
He is
I know.
stubborn, wants this block.
You got it.
This could eliminate
No, I
them.
don't think so.
You have it. Good job.
Pat has it
Fantastic.
out.
Free tower.
Steady
Stop.
hand.
Now
Stay back.
make
Stay
sure
back.
it's
Stay back.
stable when you leave it.
Oh!
Push it back. Push it back. Push it back.
He's got to pull a big cat
tower?
move here
You got to push it. You got
to do
Move,
significant
no. Back,
shifting.
back. Don't take your
I-
hand
what
off
are you
it.
saying?
I don't think it's
Alright, go
in
ahead.
that much trouble. I think
It's
Constance.
fine.
Yes. Okay.
Oh, it's in trouble.
Sorry. Walk away. Get away. Get away. Get away.
Out.
That's
You see.
that's
Yeah, I see it.
It is tilting
Oh my God.
severely
Clear.
towards the broadcast booth, away from Spider right now.
I'm fucked.
It's tilting away from Spider. It's an awful
Wait, but actually,
shape.
they're not touching it on top at all.
yeah.
That's a
Look
good
at that.
point. The ref
They're
has made his
literally-
call.
Kelly needs to step into the
Yeah,
square
but
of
he's
doom.
not over
Get in the
here.
box.
Get in the box,
I
Cal.
think maybe the opposite one
Well,
that they just pulled.
I
Jeff's
like
out
to-
of
That
his
thing
seat.
is-
I
I
can't
like
believe
to
it's
play
a
by
better
the
angle where I
rules,
am
and
right
those
now,
are not
Jeff.
touching.
Oh,
Those
that
are not
thing is
touching at
fucked.
all.
Kelly not happy with
Not our move. Not our move.
Nope.
Spider.
That's a
that
Spider
thing
call.
Is fucked.
We were told
Should I
not
fix
even to
it?
talk to them.
I mean, like, it's not going
Can
to help.
Kelly
any of us if we
refocus on
leave
this
it.
turn? She's chirping at Spider. Her
60
focus
seconds.
needs to be on the tower.
There you go, Kelly.
60 seconds.
She finds one on the
Just had a
west
really high
side.
clap there. I hope that wasn't on camera. You got this, Kelly.
Hate to see that clap from PFT again as a replay.
You got
In the
Fuck.
box. She's losing confidence.
this. No, Kelly, it's good. I think it's good. You got it. You got this, Kelly.
She cannot lift that block up, Jake.
You got
Why?
it.
Tilts up.
No, don't listen to them. Don't listen to them. You got it. This is an easy pull.
If the block
Is it wedged in
tilts
there?
at all, Jake,
No.
this thing is
Okay.
going down.
Let's see.
We'll lose.
It's tilting towards the right of your screen.
She needs a steady hand.
Block 30.
It's an easy. There you go.
Her third career match. She's pulled the losing block in one of the first two.
No, I did. I never did. Get your.
She's right.
It was PFT. She is right. She is right. She is ironically
Don't make me laugh.
ironically talking to us,
Talking.
even though she told
Shit.
PFT to not talk to us. But no, she has not pulled the losing block.
Yeah, go for
Still
the
has her work cut out for her here
standard
to
pence.
survive this one.
standard pence. There you go.
There it is.
PFT, please
Good
don't
pull.
say a
She's
word.
got to be careful on the retower.
Don't tap it.
No, this is.
You got it.
Go middle,
Do
go
not
middle.
Tap.
See if she can survive this
Do
retower.
not tap. That's your only hope.
All right,
Oh
keep your hand on
my.
it. Keep your hand on it.
Tilting.
She's holding it. I think it's fine.
Get the fuck out.
Hands are off.
Fuck out of there, Jake.
Don't make any loud steps.
Is it clear?
Only hope is 1, 2, 3 down.
It's good according to Spider.
I can't do this. I'm so fucking stressed.
This one?
Yes.
Now it's on to Cons at block 31.
That's
Dude, I can't. No, I can't.
That would have been.
I got
Oh, it's not and that's it! Team Josh Duhamel is eliminated!
Yes!
And the football team is back in second place! All it took was a brief nudge! And it's over!
What happens if I didn't touch it?
Incredible!
What happens if I didn't touch it?
By Kelly
Anger box. I'm sorry. That's
from
the way
Josh
it goes.
Duhamel. They have been eliminated from contention. It was leaning the whole way. Kelly Martin with that big last pull. It didn't do anything to even the tower. It stayed tilting. And I think if Cons had actually pulled that last block anyways, it would have gone. He needed to go on the other side to re-even it out. He went towards the tower.
He certainly touched it. He certainly touched the block.
Con says he didn't touch it.
We'll have to see the replay again. He's trying to say he didn't touch it.
He molested the tower.
I want to see that again. I want to see that again.
Cons, you bullshitter.
It doesn't matter whether you touched it or not.
Here's our Sky Cam brought to you by Honey Hard Seltzer.
Make a clown out of the officiating crew.
Can't tell with the thumb,
Spider
but
does
that
this for
certainly
free.
seems like
Spider
a
does
touch.
this out of the kindness of his heart. You try to make him look like a jerk.
All right, let's send it down the stream. The first team eliminated in season 1 is Team Josh Duhamel. They are with Coach Douglas.
Thank you very much, Jake. What just a heartbreaking loss. How do you feel?
I feel okay. We should have waited outside the block because I felt that I saw it swaying a little bit, and if we just had more time to let it fall on its own, I think it would have. But we didn't. They didn't win this game. I feel like we lost this game. So yeah.
Cons, you were not happy about that no call earlier.
Yeah.
How did that affect your play going on into the game?
It didn't affect me at all going forward. I was just really perplexed. Pat's right. I guess I should have waited because I was so surprised that Kelly was able to even put that on top. So I guess we should have just waited it out. It looked like it might have just fallen on its own.
Maybe you should have had a couple less beers before.
Okay, and I'm going to go ahead.
He didn't need a drink.
Before this gets out of hand, I'm going to go ahead and send it back up to you guys.
All right, thank you so much, Coach Douglas. Jeff, one team is done. It is Team Josh Duhamel,
Yep,
and
and
that losing block is our close shave of the match, brought to you by Phillips.
After this, I'll read a text I just got from Josh Duhamel actually commenting on it. But yeah, a very tough losing block from Captain Cons, who tried to play it off saying he didn't touch it. We'll get a lot of replays on this. I don't know what the chat is saying, but it sure looks like Cons placed a bit of his finger on there because all it took was a very little nudge. A very little bit, all it needed. And I think Khan's early reaction there was him trying to cover up the fact that he did touch it and saw it start to move. But it does come tumbling down. And Josh Duhamel he texted me, he said, I'll face myself to cross that what I become, erase myself, and let go of what I've done. Which I think is just lyrics from a Linkin Park song from Transformers. But Josh Duhamel is disappointed in what he saw. He knew the team was in bad shape. They are the first team eliminated. The celebrity owner team is done.
They are 1-4, but back in second place in Group C, it's the football team. They are at the Phillips Norelco locker with Coach Douglas.
Great, thank you very much for that. I am here with the winners, the football team. How do you feel after that tremendous victory today?
We said last time we win as a team, we lose as a team. I want to say that's not true. This time, Kelly, all credit goes to Kelly.
Oh my God,
that pull that
thanks,
she
TFT.
made at the end, that tower was tilted all the way over, basically. Stacked it masterfully, walked away, and then Captain Cons goes up there and basically shoves it over with his hand, and then acts like he didn't even touch it. He molested the tower at the end, and then tried to play it off and make Spider look like a clown. It's a shame someone's got to lose, but it really, at times of losing, it shows your true character. So I'm glad that we can win as champions with ethics. And again, shout out to Kelly for pulling that great block at the end.
Yeah, Kelly, how do you feel after this tremendous victory?
You know what? I'm really proud of us. Also, I'm proud of myself, I have to say it, because Jake Marsh started spitting inaccurate facts while I was pulling the
You're
block.
gonna give me any credit. I mean, I just
Yeah.
spent my entire time talking about
Well,
how
I just
great
need to
you were
note that
at Jenga.
I never pulled the losing block. Thanks, Jake. Yeah, and you know what? We had really great teamwork today. We didn't get too cocky. We made it work.
We did.
Okay, so she's not a fan of Jake Marsh, and great teamwork. Thank you very much. Back
No,
to
I
you.
love Jake Marsh. I just, if you're going to be a journalist, you got to make sure you have the facts.
I mean, you were wrong.
I was wrong, and I'm admitting I'm wrong.
You did admit it.
I admit it. That's
It
what
is
Big
fascinating
J
that
does.
Kelly listens to the boo. Yeah,
Right,
it's
yeah.
a weird give.
That's a
take
rookie
there.
move. 3 matches in.
We're seeing too a lot of the people in the chat noting that Cons did touch it, and I think the giveaway, and he's smirking right now down on the sidelines. I think the giveaway is that he went to the tower and then went like, "Oh, what am I going to do? I don't know what to do with this." Clearly, he touched it. He saw it move and then tried to play it off really quickly because in his head he's like, "Maybe if I didn't touch it, this wouldn't be my loss." That's a smart move. Josh Duhamel said he's going to keep Cons if the team is still active for the next season of Jenga. He's bummed out. I give Cons a lot of credit, though. A lot of adversity on this team. They played their way through it. They almost pulled out a win here. Would have put them in second place. But now football team finds itself in a very easy scenario. Defeat the Rangoon Wranglers, and you're in the playoffs, and that would lock up this group. That would mean both teams through. But right now, Josh Duhamel eliminated Berserkers, Billy Football, and Rudy. They're through to the playoffs. What a day. Decision day. 2 teams in, 1 team is out.
All right, that'll do it for today's broadcast. Unfortunately, no winners. $2,500. You have an extra 10 days to make your picks.
Go to YouTube.
Cyber Monday, it'll be a Dave Portnoy doubleheader. The Purple Hedgehogs are 2-0, and if they sweep that doubleheader, they're in.
The Cyber Monday stream is going to be chaos.
It is going
from what
to
I've
be
heard.
chaos indeed. However, Coco 0 for 6, a $50
Whoa, what a
Barstool gift card is coming your way. Special shout out to everybody in the booth, our executive producer Hank. We've got Foley running replay. We've got Andrew. We've got Stefan, Steve. We've got Pete. We've got Dylan and Max. We've got Spider. We've got Sean running stats. I hope I'm not forgetting anybody.
Thanks, Spider, a second time.
Spider, thanks again. Always doing a great job in the black and white stripes. He's Jeff D'Lo. I'm Jake Marsh. Have a safe and healthy Thanksgiving break. We will see you back here Cyber Monday. Get those picks in on the Play Bar Slap. This is Stool Streams presented by High Noon Hard Seltzer.